Right, should be good, should be live. I think we are. Fantastic to see. Hello all, and welcome back to Arsenal versus Fulham. Welcome to the Football Chat Live. It's Arsenal versus Fulham, even. Got confused to what show I was hosting that. I'm not actually hosting the game. We're TFC Live. We're going to be bringing you live reactions, commentary and analysis, as always, of all the action in this game. So very exciting indeed. I'll be joined by Harry when he's finished working out whatever he is doing. And yeah, we'll do a bit of build-up, go through the game at hand, and then, yeah, get into it. Well, yeah, we've got 28 minutes till kickoff now, so not very long at all. There's a lot of Premier League action to discuss that's just happened in the 3 o'clock. There's a lot to discuss going into this game. So, Harry, welcome back. It's been a little while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
5 days since we were last live?
I believe so.
Last Monday we were live. It's been nice to have a little rest. And yeah, obviously the next few weeks are very hectic with a lot of Premier League action and a lot of Champions League. Of course, the Champions League is going to be starting in, 10 days' time?
I don't know.
It is 10 days' time, I believe. The 6th and the 7th of September, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, today, interesting day. Liverpool had a field day. City, Haaland rescued City. Man United look like a football team again. Chelsea scraping through.
We'll take it. We'll take the points.
And then Brentford, Everton.
Wasn't bad. Considering Chelsea went down 10 men, I'm not worried.
It's just a bit of a... It's been a really boring Saturday, I'll be honest.
You reckon?
And I know that's weird.
It's been quite exciting.
When
We've
one
had
team
some
wins
mental
9-0
games.
and one win... It just doesn't excite me. I'm not excited.
I think you're definitely in the minority there.
I think Liverpool are always going to smash Bournemouth. I think Palace gave City a game for 25 minutes. I think, we could have seen much more interesting games across the board. United only won 1-0, Brentford, Everton was 1-1, Brighton won 1-0, Chelsea won 2-1. I don't know. I just feel like it was really, really dull, and I hope tonight that can be stepped up.
I think you're massively wrong. We've seen some amazing results in the Premier League. We've seen some amazing comebacks. We've seen some fantastic games of football. We've seen ups and downs. We've seen a lot of goals.
But it isn't an amazing comeback for me.
What?
Because
City turning around against Palace after being 2-0 down?
Because Palace just capitulated and Haaland went bang, bang, bang. That's boring. It's just not...
Okay, I don't know why you're so angry at the 3 o'clock kickoffs. It's a decent showing so far of football. Hopefully tonight's game is just as exciting with as many goals, as many thrills, as many mistakes, potentially. But yeah, and I think we've had a very good start to the weekend of football and we've still got more to come.
I hope tonight is a lot more interesting. Don't know whether it will be. Arsenal top the league, 3 wins on the bounce. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see what happens. But some interesting team news. I mean, Arsenal only made 2 changes. I think Arsenal at home, I don't see any other result than an Arsenal win.
Okay, well, there's certainly the chance for change. We've seen so far that in the Premier League, anything realistically can happen. Over the last few weeks, we've seen results such as Manchester City drawing with Newcastle. Liverpool, before this weekend, hadn't scored 3 points. A big win against Bournemouth has changed that around. And Fulham, a team that have already took a draw against Liverpool this season, I think they could definitely take points off Arsenal. Yes, it's not the most likely outcome, but anything can happen, as we've seen many times so far in the Premier League this season. The expectation is, though, that Arsenal will waltz this game. They've looked fantastic going forward. Martinelli and Jesus, the star men so far this season, but I guess you could say Odegaard as well, for his performance last time out was fantastic. Saka yet to get involved with the goals, but today could obviously be that day. They're at the Emirates. I think that does give them more of an advantage as well. And yeah, Gavi Jesus, full of confidence, of course. 2 goals, 3 assists in his 3 Arsenal appearances so far this season. It's a very good output.
I mean, Arsenal look fantastic in all departments of the pit of the team. I think that they defensively look solid. Attacking, as you said, they've got goals, they've got assists. They look rampant. They're all on fire. They're loving it. The squad mentality and teamwork. Everyone's working a lot harder. It's very, very good atmosphere at Arsenal right now. Yeah. My only question is that they've played easy teams so far. They haven't had a test from anyone.
Interesting.
Palace didn't test him in the first game.
I think they definitely tested.
Leicester and Bournemouth just fell over.
Palace played really well in the first game.
And I think Fulham could do the same.
Watford really well in the first game. Bournemouth, we've seen already, are a side that defensively aren't great. I mean, they've lost 5-0 to Arsenal, 4-0 to City, 9-0 to Liverpool in their last 3. And they still beat Villa on the opening day. Interesting that. But, yeah. And then Leicester are a very good side. I think a bit fortunate that they got to play Leicester at a time where Fofana wanted to leave. Maddison looking to push for a move away as well. Barnes not really in form. Of course, Barnes is looking very decent now. Scored against Chelsea today, which was disappointing to say the least. But
yeah, but that doesn't change the fact that Arsenal. I'd be interested if Fulham can give them a game today, because I feel like depends how Fulham start. This game has the potential to either go really well and be a really competitive game, or Arsenal could be 3-0 up in 15 minutes.
Do you not think it makes a more interesting Premier League season if Arsenal win this?
Oh yeah, I'm not saying it's a bad thing that Arsenal win, but I think that...
I'm just thinking, if we try and be neutral for a moment, does it not create more of an interesting outlay? I guess that's not really a right word, but is it not more of an interesting landscape, I guess, if Arsenal win this game? Because then they're on 12 points, and Liverpool and City, who look absolutely formidable at least today, then they have to do the catching, which is something in previous seasons we've not really seen anyone be anywhere near Liverpool or City. So for Arsenal to have that advantage, could that make a difference in how interesting the rest of this Premier League season is? Maybe.
Because it depends, because if Arsenal win and then Tottenham lose tomorrow, then Arsenal are 3 points for what they'll be. Arsenal will be 5 points clear of everyone?
No, point. 2 points, a point. City only dropped 1 against Newcastle, so it'll be 2 points.
No, City dropped 2 against Newcastle.
Yeah, so 2 points, yeah.
Exactly, I don't think it changed it either way. I think
But I think the physical active. If Arsenal lose this game or draw it, City lead the league. If Arsenal win this, Arsenal top the league.
It's hard to say.
By
I
2
don't
points.
think it's going to change anything, because I still think City will beat Arsenal.
I think it sets up a more interesting season.
Ahead of them anyway. I don't know. I mean, I think Arsenal win it definitely. I don't see Fulham mounting too much of a. I think
you underestimate Fulham. Fulham are a very good side.
They're a good side.
They looked good against Liverpool. I think if they can create a very compact defence, which is what Bournemouth have not done in any of the last 3 games.
Yeah.
Which I think does owe itself to Scott Parker, in some sense. It has to be said. I don't know if Scott Parker is the right man to lead them forward. I mean, you can't go to City, Arsenal and Liverpool and lose by an aggregate score of 18-0. That's just not feasible.
I don't know.
That's just not feasible. Also, Joseph Fan, welcome to the stream. Haaland is world class, undoubtedly, mate. Undoubtedly. He's looked really, really good since starting in the Premier League. It's why I got him in my fantasy team, and it's why I'm buzzing that he scored a hat-trick today. What a day of football so far. I'd completely agree with you, Joseph Fan. Harry here, the fun sponge today.
No, I just don't. I don't see the fun aspect of it, because I look at it as standard results. We always knew Liverpool would go back to Bournemouth. We knew City would beat Palace. Because that's the problem.
It's still amazing to see a 9-0. It's still amazing to see a team come back from 2-0 to win 4-2, no matter how good that team is. That's still an amazing spectacle.
Haaland's done exactly what he was there for. Saving City. When City need him, he just goes bang, bang,
that's
bang,
exactly what Lukaku was there for, and he didn't do that. So does the fact that Haaland is doing that not interest you at all? I just can't think. I can't see how you look at 3 p.m. kickoffs, the manner of games we've had, and go, it's been boring. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how Lukaku. I'm saying that. I mean, Haaland does what he needs to do, and without him, then City would be nowhere. This is on the heart. But I'm talking about the Haaland being world class bit. He's exactly why he's there. Haaland's going to score the goals. He's going to save him because he.
I don't really get your point.
What?
You're just saying that Haaland is very good and that it doesn't matter because he's expected to score? I don't really know what you're trying to say.
Chelsea fans said Haaland's world class, and I'm saying, he is, I'm backing
Okay, right. You didn't make that very clear.
Alright, no. Yeah, I'm just saying that Haaland is, he saves City.
So he's brought in 2 score goals and he has done that. He's perfectly executed his job.
Well, he saved City. That's what he done. He saved City. City were losing.
I don't think City lose that game.
With
or without Haaland.
I think they do.
I think potentially
because I don't think last season. I don't think a Sterling through the middle. I don't think a Foden through the middle scores a hat trick in 19 minutes.
Doesn't matter. They link up the play a lot nicer, and I think they might not even go 1 down, 2 down.
I haven't seen the game. I don't know how they went 2-0 down.
Yeah.
I don't know whether it was against a runner player or whether they got bossed around. So I can't really say.
Danny, welcome to the stream. Haaland finally showed his true form. Wait, is it his first hat trick? How many has he scored in recent weeks? He's only scored 2, hasn't he?
Yeah, he got 1 against.
Oh, sorry, 1 against Bournemouth, 2 against West Ham.
I will just point out the Sky Sports bias.
And who else did they score against?
West Ham. He got 1. He got 2 West Ham, 1 against Bournemouth.
And the other game, I think they played. Oh, Newcastle.
He scored 1, didn't he?
Did he score only 1?
No, he didn't score.
I was going to say.
No.
He didn't score.
I don't know. I can't remember.
He definitely didn't blank.
But I think, the Sky Sports bias is what last season when Lukaku had 7 touches against Palace, they were like, oh, look at this, lowest record in the Premier League.
He scored 1 against Newcastle.
Haaland had 8 touches, and they go, does he actually need to touch the ball?
1, it's not a record. 2, he scored. Lukaku didn't score in that game. So I think, yes, there is somewhat of a bias there, but there's a massive difference in the fact that Haaland scored, Lukaku didn't.
A world-class striker should be touching the ball more than 8 times in a football game.
I think that's an interesting debate. Should they? He's a striker. His job is to put the ball in the back of the net. He did that. Does he need to be getting involved with the play? I know a lot of modern teams require their striker to get involved and link up the play. But if Haaland's scoring, why did they feel the need for him to get involved?
Yeah.
But then again, he did today, and look how well City did today. A 4-2 win against Crystal Palace, which I think the first goal being an own goal. Second goal, haven't seen it, but the fact that
I don't know.
I mean, it was a cross in and a header, wasn't it, Joachim Andersen? So I don't think there's too much concern for Manchester City.
No, I think City are fine, and I think that's a bit.
City and Liverpool looking really good.
It's just boring. I do think without Haaland, I think it'll be a much more interesting league, but I just don't see them stopping him.
No, I disagree. I also think there's a bit.
As I've said, with the Palace game, I don't see them stopping them because they are losing, they are drawing. Get the ball to Haaland, he scored a goal, completely changed the game around.
Yeah.
And we said it about him in the Bundesliga when Dortmund were losing 2-0.
But I also don't see anyone beating Arsenal right now.
I see City beating Arsenal.
But I don't think if Arsenal score first, then Haaland could just run past Saliba and Gabriel and score. It's not going to be that simple.
I think he will, though.
I don't think he will.
I think that could be the big surprise, is that Arsenal could waltz this, and then when they have to play City, City could win that game 3 or 4-0. And that would be the massive shock.
I think Arsenal look a lot more consistent right now. Obviously, that could be undone tonight. Should we get into some team news? Because we've got only 16 minutes left. We spent a long time talking about the 3 p.m.
We are still yet to see what Man City have to offer. I think we've seen it. I think Liverpool have been overestimated just because they won 9-0 today. I still think they've got issues. They still think they've got problems. Just because they won 9-0 today doesn't mean that they're fixed.
I think unless Bournemouth fix up quickly, they're down. Bottom of the league.
I think Tottenham, Chelsea, Liverpool and United have still got holes in them they need to fix and sort out. I think Arsenal look very good.
Do Chelsea?
I think so, yeah.
I think it's the middle midfield. I think if someone doesn't... I love Conor Gallagher, but 2 bad performances now. Let's rotate someone else on that side. Give Billy Gilmore a go or someone. Play RLC if you want. But
you've got the
CG just not working at all.
Coming in, but Koulibaly got sent off. Gallagher's been sent off.
So Kova's back fit. Kova, Georgie.
But Kova hasn't played a game this.
He has. He's played 20 minutes at the end of today.
Okay. Who have we got next?
In the midweight, Southampton.
I might be right then.
I reckon so.
We'll be fine then.
Kova and Georgie together.
With someone tough, and I'd be a bit worried, but no.
Hi, are you going to watch KSI fight 2 people in one evening? I might stick it on. I don't have a DAZN subscription, but if I can find a Twitter stream, not that we endorse illegal streaming, but I'm not going to pay to just watch one fight. I'm not a massive fan of boxing, but I do like KSI, so I might watch it. Unpopular questions. Kai should not start next game. I'm sorry. I don't think that's unpopular at all.
100% agreed.
He's been very poor recently, and I don't know what Breuer has to do to get himself a start. Yeah. He looks sharp in training. Apparently, I've seen a lot of clips of him in training, looking absolutely immense. I don't know what Tuchel is thinking by continuously starting Mount and Havertz, who are underperforming.
I think Tuchel got very lucky today.
I don't.
I think he got. I don't know. I don't know. But I mean, I don't know how he looked at Leeds' result and started the same team. Then Conor Gallagher goes and gets
I think the fact that he didn't have another midfielder would have been the only thing I'd have changed. I mean, look how fluid we played.
I'd have stripped that whole front three. I'd have bought in another centre half.
I would not strip the whole front three. Sterling deserves to start, and he proved that by scoring a double today.
I'd Sterling, but I'd have gone with Breuer, Sterling, and.
Well, I've seen Hudson's name thrown around, but he's going out on loan. So I mean, Pulisic on the right, really? I think it's fine. If Breuer deserves to start against Southampton. If he doesn't, it'll be shocking. I don't know who you start on the other wing, though, because we've not brought in a winger. So unless you're going to play Pulisic, who's off to United, unless you're going to play Hudson, who's off to Leverkusen, unless you're going to play Ziyech, who's off to Ajax, I don't really see what alternative there is. Well, you could give Harvey Vale a go.
That's our problem. We haven't, when players aren't in form,
that's right. I think we need another middle midfielder. I think the 3-5-2 clearly works a lot better than the 3-4-1-2. I don't think Mount in that role really does anything other than kind of get in the way. If anything, he hasn't got any contributions yet. I don't know. Anyway, we need to talk about this game. Stop waffling. Anyway, hi, Alex, Arsenal fan. Great to see you. I'm sure you're absolutely buzzing to watch some Arsenal tonight. Yeah. It's probably going to be a very enjoyable evening for you. And thoughts on Haaland's stinker today? Paul Allen. Love it. Sarcasm. But yeah, Haaland did very, very well. Right, lineups. Don't mention another word. Right. I was going to say, I felt you about to go into another rant about how boring the 3 o'clock kickoffs are when we saw a 9-0.
Rant? I'm just saying. Never mind.
Okay, right. We're, of course, at the Emirates Stadium. We're 11 minutes away from kickoff now, so we'll get into predictions straight after this. But for Arsenal, it is a unchanged 11. Other than, one change, actually, from the last time out. Well, so I'll run through it. Ramsdale in goal. Ben White at right back as you started every game this season. And Saliba, Gabriel are your two in the back line with Tierney replacing Zinchenko at left back.
Zinchenko injured, by the way.
Interesting.
I am furious, my fantasy team.
Arsenal with a pivot of El Neni and Xhaka as always. Martinelli on the left, Saka on the right. Odegaard with the captain's armband in that attacking mid-role. And Jesus leads the line. Very, very strong side. As for Fulham, Leno gets his first start against his former club. Second start, and it's against his former club. Tete and Robinson are your fullbacks, with Ream, the captain, and Adebayo lining up as your centre-halves. It's the exact same formation as Arsenal's. They line up with a pivot of Palhinha and Reed, Cabano on one wing, De Cordova, Reed on the other, Pereira in attacking midfield, and Mitrovic leading the line. Right, we'll get into predictions. Can we open up a window or something? Do you want to see if there's still noise going outside? Because it is ridiculously hot in here. The last few scenes we've had like windows open and stuff to keep the heat out, to keep some cool air in. That's been alright, but there was some noise going on. That is nice. And I don't think there's no noise at the moment. Hopefully no one decides to go and like cut their lawn or something at 5 PM. But yeah, let's just get some windows open. Get a bit of cool air in here. Nice and cool for the match. We've got 10 minutes to go till kick-off. I'll ask you for your prediction when you get back. When you get back, it sounds like you've walked a mile to open up some windows, but yeah. The fights: KSI versus Pineda, KSI versus Swarms. I don't know who any of the other people are though, other than like Deji Fuzi. It seems interesting. Face Sensei and King Kenny as well. Pretty decent fight, but other than that, don't know who the rest are. But yeah, that's crazy how Liverpool won 9-0 to Bournemouth. Yeah, Alex. It's pretty mental. I'm a bit disappointed it's not 10. I'd like to see the record get broken.
I mean, Salah should make the record.
Well, at least he didn't, because I'd have been furious that you got some more fantasy team points. But yeah, I do need, talking of FPL, we'll have a brief FPL chat. I need Jesus, Saka and Martinelli to bring me some big points. Because at the moment, I mean, I'm on 23 thanks to Haaland mainly. Bringing in like 18 or something. So yeah, if I could just have some big points, because I've captained Jesus. If he could get a hat-trick, might actually be able to mix it with some of the people who've done very well this week. I know some people have like Firmino and Salah and
Yeah.
Diaz, and they've got massive points, and Trent, of course, as well. Whereas I had Kyle Walker, who almost scored an own goal. Luckily,
Yeah.
John Stones put that in the back of the net, so it's not minus points
mean,
for Walker.
I've only had 5 players play. Lewis Diaz obviously got me a double, but Salah only got me a clean sheet point. Jack
Yeah.
Harrison blanked, Ivan Toney blanked, and Rico Henry conceded.
Right, predictions. Harry, what are you going for?
I'm gonna go 4-0 Arsenal.
Sticking with it. Sticking with your prediction
Yeah.
this short. Fair enough.
I'm gonna say Odegaard double with goals from Saka and Granit Xhaka.
Sticking with prediction in the short. I
Yeah.
think it's the same as you went for in Prem predictions.
We didn't do from.
Oh no, of course we didn't
Yeah,
fit like
yeah,
in Prem predictions. Of course, I'm going to go for 5-0, as I did in the short. I'm going to go for a hat-trick from Gabby Jesus, a goal from Martinelli, and a goal from Bukayo Saka getting his first of the season, and then they'll set each other up as well.
Of course they go.
Yeah, it's going to be good for my fantasy
Odegaard
team.
actually get 2 goals and the 2 assists as well.
Kane Oliver, I've got 59 points with Jesus Zinchenko, Saliba, Sessegnon and Kane to play.
Zinchenko is not playing.
Yeah, so you are missing out on some points there. I think Saliba's an interesting pick, because I don't think he's
Saliba!
not going to score against a fucking song. That genuinely stuck in my head for about a week after. But yeah. A question on Arsenal. Do you think Arsenal can win the Premier League this season?
Saliba!
Okay. Is that a yes?
Yeah. I genuinely think they can.
I'm going to say the same. I don't know who beats Arsenal. I don't think anyone does beat Arsenal.
I think City will challenge them.
I'm not saying they're going to go invincible, but right now, I don't think anyone beats Arsenal. But I would absolutely love it if Man United did.
Different to me, I think,
Because that would be very funny.
what they've done is, so what they have bought on a striker, and they have a defence. Because I look back to the days of Mustafi having to play centre half. When Xhaka was throwing his toys out the pram, they fixed all that.
Yeah.
Granit Xhaka actually looks like a good footballer until he gets sent off, which is going to be imminently in one of the games.
I think there's 2 main changes since last season. And as much as Saliba's been good, I don't think he's one of them. I think you do just as fine with Tomiyasu right back and
Ben White
centre half. I think 2 main changes have, of course, been bringing a striker. Makes a massive difference from their Lacazette and Ketia, Aubameyang, weird trio of strikers there that barely scored. And I think the ethos, or the mentality, I guess you could say, around Arsenal at the moment, the morale, everyone seems happy playing there. Arteta's created a very, very nice environment. I do fear one loss could be problematic for them.
Maybe.
If they were to lose to say Man United in a few weeks,
But I can see United. I can see Xhaka getting sent off. United beating them 2 or 3-0. Mistakes all round.
I also think if we see Jesus or Odegaard get injured, I think that's potentially a massive derailer for Arsenal, because that's either their main goal scorer or their main creator. Martinelli's very good, but I don't think he can steer the ship on his own.
No.
But equally, if he wasn't there, I think they'd be fine with with Smith Rowe.
Definitely.
Yeah, I agree with you. Arsenal could win it. Raymond out of some upcoming games with a groin injury after being subbed in Watford's loss to QPR. Mano was subbed in the 31st minute. Oh. Well, I mean, it's going to be alright, because Mano will, when he gets back from he's going to spend the whole time, when he's got his groin injury, thinking about how he's going to score. He's going to come back, put it top corner, first game. Calling it now. If that happens, I want Mano to give me the shirt that he scores within that game.
Just a few things,
watching.
obviously, as we know, Arsenal are the only team to get back some points out of their games this season. It's rare you see that.
Do you think, on a more broad note, could anyone ever go invincible? Ever again?
I don't think so.
In the Premier League, at least.
I think the Premier League is so all over the place and around.
This is what I was going to say. Because I've not watched it yet, but I saw there's a video from HITC7 saying, this isn't promotion, don't go watch him, watch our stuff, saying that the Premier League has kind of ruined the transfer market. The amount of money in the Premier League has made every club competitive. Have you looked at Nottingham Forest spending this year?
I know, it's mental.
And the next time they're bringing in Renan Lodi to Nottingham Forest for 40 mil. How do they keep doing this?
Yeah.
But,
Because I think all it takes is, like, as we've seen, some crazy results.
That might be the podcast topic on Wednesday. What is going on at Nottingham Forest? How are they so minted?
Newcastle and Palace challenge the likes of City. We've seen, obviously, Liverpool draw to Fulham and then lose to Palace. It's impossible. Yeah. I think Arsenal will lose sooner rather than later. I think, as you said, they could lose to Manchester United in a couple of weeks.
Yeah. Just before we get into this game, do you think Nottingham Forest could beat Tottenham tomorrow?
No.
Interesting. You don't think there's a chance?
I'm going to say that because I've benched Neco Williams and tired.
I've also benched Neco Williams. I have a feeling that Forest will beat Tottenham tomorrow.
Probably.
Mainly because I have Son in my team, and so far he's done nothing this season. This is make or break for Son.
Yeah.
The next 2 game weeks, because I'm looking at Mount and Son as being the next 2 to go. Yeah. I've been slowly shifting my team into an actually functioning FPL team. And it's going all right at the moment. I mean, Haaland in for Havertz has paid off. Annoyingly, Walker in, Doherty out may not pay off depending on Doherty tomorrow.
Yeah.
But Haaland has made the -4 worth it unless Doherty scores 9 or something like that.
Wait, Fulham have never won at the Emirates in 30 games.
I don't think that's a cause for concern. I think they'll probably be...
I think they're going to make it 31, to be honest.
Yes, exactly. I don't think they're going to be looking at that going, well, that's mental. How have we not won it?
I know. I think it's going to be tough for them. They've got to stay in the game, though. Early door, we say this every time. And we said it with Liverpool Crystal Palace, and we said it with Liverpool United. I know this isn't Liverpool, but look what happened. Palace held on for the first 10-15 minutes. They went up the other end, scored a goal. United held on for the first 10-15 minutes, went up the other end, scored a goal.
I do feel that this is a game Arsenal could lose. Or draw, at least.
I do think if Fulham can stay, as I said...
Look at how Fulham played against Liverpool. They've just got to be compact and then try and spring them on the counter.
If Fulham can stay in the
Pacey
game
wingers,
early doors and withstand the Arsenal press, and withstand the Arsenal
pressure.
Yes, the word I'm looking for. And just get the ball to Mitrovic. Yeah.
Well, ideally, wingers, bang, Mitro... on the edge, either you slide it in and he slots it home, or in the air, no one's beating him in the air. But yeah, he's already got 3 goals to his name right this campaign.
3 goals this season.
Absolutely mental.
Same as he did in 2020.
The fact is, if Mitrovic can continue this form, Fulham could stay up.
Yeah.
I don't know who goes down right now, because I genuinely think we could see like a West Ham or something just randomly get relegated.
Yeah.
I don't think it's out of the possibility. Because if they lose to Villa tomorrow, that's 0. They'll be bottom of the league. 0 points from 4 games. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a terrible, terrible start.
But we have got a minute's applause for...
I believe it's next ground staff. I did hear something that someone... He worked at Arsenal. That's passed away in the last week, but yeah.
Anyone does know who it is.
Yeah, I didn't know there was a minute's silence, but it does obviously make sense. There's applause in honour of someone. There's unfortunately no name on the screen that we can read out, but
I'm sure they're a very memorable person.
Put our respects to him. Anyway, Steve Braddock, sorry.
Yeah. And fair enough.
Rest in peace, Steve Braddock.
Don't know who you are, but I'm sure you're at.
I believe he's either the chief or a member of Arsenal's ground staff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's not some. He could just.
He could just be a fan.
Arsenal fans are singing. They better not sing. I'm saying I'll be out in the volume in case they start singing as a Saliba or something. Again.
Right. We do now have kickoff. Welcome to the 14 watching, by the way. If you want to get involved in the poll in chat or in chat, please do. Let's keep interactions up. So I want to hear from you guys as the game goes on. And of course, if you are new around here, subscribe because we are now up to 806. We're at 805 as we start the stream with games of subs. So thanks whoever has subscribed. And we are now going to have kickoff here at the Emirates for Arsenal versus Fulham. Andres Pereira will get us started tonight. He, of course, had a very good game last time out against Brentford. I think we could see a similar performance tonight. And if he was to put in a similar performance, that could make a massive difference in the outcome of this game. But yes, Fulham will... someone's ran too quickly. I thought we were going to get underway there, but unfortunately not.
Mitrovic. Oh, they're going to do the pump it long tactic. Mitrovic.
But we do now get underway. Ream across to Tete. Tete back to Ream. True by how Fulham are going to play this.
Yeah.
Because I do think, I thought we were going to see some mental tactic. I think we are still seeing a variation of the tactic. It's not really paid off though. Reed, fouled by Martinelli, not in the eyes of the referee, out for an Arsenal throw.
Zinchenko injured. Tierney has only had a few minutes.
A point of proof. A massive point of proof for Kieran Tierney tonight. He needs to mount a charge to stay in this Arsenal.
Obviously, he had quite a big
injury. Or to get in the Arsenal 11.
Quite a big injury, out for a lengthy time. This is his first start since then. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how he gets back up to speed.
But realistically, how do you fit Tierney and Zinchenko in the Arsenal team? Do you take out El Neni and play Xhaka and Zinchenko? Does that not cost him a lot of defensive stability?
Yeah, I was going to say.
I think there's a lot of questions around this Arsenal team at the moment because I don't think either of them really want to be rotation.
Yeah, well, Arsenal have a corner in a minute.
To be fair, maybe I was wrong about the Odegaard injury being terrible because I think if he was to get injured, it would be terrible. Because I think if Zinchenko comes in and plays that second mid role, he does very well as well. So, I tried to find Martinelli, but it's well cut out. And now Andres Pereira going forwards with it. He's got Cabano running to his right. He turns. He's got options behind. I think he's just trying. He's trying to do too much there. Should have just gone inside.
But he still wants to throw in. Luckily for him.
Yeah, Martinelli kicks it off. Minute and a half into this one, obviously you can't really take much from the action so far, but Fulham look all right on the ball. They don't look nervy, which I think is a good sign.
So
the centre half looks composed. No, but when they've been on the ball, it's not been like rushed.
Yeah.
Adrabai doing a very good job of just being on Jesus, and refs done well there to not give that as a free kick.
He's just got to bully Jesus basically, like we just said.
Yeah, he has to stick on him at all times.
Not overstep the mark.
100%. And welcome as well to Josh35. Please, again, don't just spam when you're saying hello.
2 minutes in, it's Juventus 1, Roma 0, Dusan and Vlahovic with the goal.
That was the other game we were weighing up doing tonight. Do you hate goals?
No.
You're kicking off.
Okay,
yeah, sorry, yeah. You're getting annoyed at the 3 o'clock kickoffs for having too many goals. And now there's a goal instantly. But yeah, it makes sense. Roma, of course. Yeah, a side we want to see do well. I think they will do well this season. Got to love Jose Mourinho, and they've got a very good squad.
They've got a really good side right now.
Trev Chalobah as well, linked with the move.
Yeah.
Could be very good if that is.
Well, apparently,
a loan or a permanent.
Chelsea today, so.
Vlahovic, absolutely disgusting free kick. Wow. Sounds interesting, Matt, yeah?
I have to watch that at some point. I now kind of wish we had time.
Absolute screamer.
Well, I'll make sure to watch that at some point. Well, I love how Prime sponsor Arsenal. That's very good.
It's very nice. Saliba. Ben White makes a mistake. Cabano almost capitalised, but he makes up for it. Saka goes back to Saliba, and now they try and build up out from the back. Arsenal. I do think Arsenal, just going forward, they look to be able to break down 18.
Yeah.
I do think they're a little bit open at the back at times. I think they can be undone. I don't think they're unstoppable. But I don't think you keep a clean sheet against Arsenal this season.
Yeah. No.
I could always see someone like a Martinelli or a Jesus or a Saka just popping up with a gun, or an Odegaard.
Which is why I think it's going to be a bigger side, because I don't see Fulham scoring 2.
Exactly. Yeah.
Whereas I think a City could, I think a Liverpool could,
yeah.
I think a Chelsea could, I think a Tottenham could.
Equally, the way City are playing at the moment, I think Arsenal will be 4 up by half time. I mean, look at how Newcastle and Palace, City managed to come back into it, but they're teams that aren't amazingly strong, and they managed to score a combined 5 goals against them.
City have been found out because their
fullbacks
Arsenal
could
very,
get
very,
5 against them.
very attacking, and then that kind of leaves the 2 centre halves as your only defensive options. So.
I'm intrigued heavily by Manchester City's decision making this summer in terms of the market. I think they've lost a lot in depth.
Yeah.
Alvarez is good, but is he as good as a Sterling or a Jesus?
I don't think so. Stop scoring.
Yeah, he's not leaving. I don't think. Barcelona don't have money.
Shock. Their money trees ran out. Money.
No, they've not run out. They've just decided they need to stop cheating for a little bit.
Like to register the players they want to use.
Yeah, exactly. I think the salary cap in La Liga is an interesting one. I think it's good. I think over time it will make the La Liga teams a bit stronger. But then you look at how the Premier League's just constant spending is working out, and I think genuinely there's at least 10 sides in the Premier League that would do well in Europe.
Yeah,
potentially.
very true. Yeah,
So,
yeah,
and I think every club has probably got at least one player that would start for a big side. Maybe not a Bournemouth or a Fulham.
I was going to say.
Maybe not every club, but or at least get in the squad. Like Mitrovic would be a handy sub option for Man City. Obviously not going to do that because they've got Alvarez, who is a much younger player. But if for some reason City fancied having a 30-year-old sub striker that was pretty much Haaland but not as quick, then maybe they'd look at Mitrovic.
Oh, it's another sloppy foul from who's that this time?
I think it's Tim Ream, gave away that foul. By the way, 807 now, so thanks to whoever has subscribed. Appreciate it massively. On that road to 1k, 193 to go now. That seems mental to say.
Close.
At the start of this year, when we started on, 220?
Mm-hmm.
It was always going to be a tough goal. I did not think we'd be sat here in August, well, almost September now, going, we're only 193 away.
Mental. Odegaard and Martinelli have a free kick. It's good.
This is a good chance. They're giving it across to El Neni. They're trying some interesting free kick routine. It's not paid off.
Yeah, too much on the ball from Kieran Tierney.
That one's something from the training ground, but it's not exactly worked.
I think the ball from Tierney ended up back in the training ground.
Yeah. It's a 100th game for Arteta as a Premier League manager. As the Arsenal manager as well.
Yeah. Doesn't feel like it. Feels like he's been there for a lot shorter.
Well, I guess when you think about it, 4 years?
Yeah.
Obviously not full campaigns.
Yeah.
Well, he just joined in the summer, didn't he? So it would have been 3 seasons before that, before
His
this.
100th PL game, there's 38 each season. You don't need to do 2.5 seasons.
Yeah.
So he's been there, this is his 3rd year.
Well, yeah.
I don't know. Saka could
3rd full. He must have done a bit before then. Yeah. It's been a very successful reign.
Yeah, definitely.
In terms of overhauling the squad.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's done very, very well.
Ooh, Jesus turns it. Anyways, he was a hard angle. He's never going to score from that.
Then again, a lot of the overhauling was just letting the youth come through.
And selling all the absolute rubbish.
Yeah.
Still has.
Yeah. I've got
Like Shotjan Mustafi.
Skodran Mustafi. Shame that never worked out. I think there was a good player in there.
I don't know.
From his days in the Bundesliga, he definitely had potential. There were so many players like that just haven't worked out for us. I mean, look at Nicolas Pepe.
Yeah, I mean...
That's their club record transfer. I did see something interesting that every top 6 sides club record transfer has been a bit naff. Apart from... who is it?
See? Who is their record transfer?
Jack Grealish.
Oh, yeah, okay, not
And
City.
that's not worked out.
United?
No, Paul Pogba. Arsenal is Nicolas Pepe.
Liverpool.
Tottenham is Tango Ndombele. That was it. Liverpool. Virgil van Dijk.
Oh, yeah. He's done right.
Which does kind of show how meh Liverpool's spending's been compared to other big sides, and yet they're still able to compete.
Cabano still has a deflected shot. The shot's deflected wide. It's Fulham corner.
Chance of Fulham. They've got the likes of Mitrovic. They've got the likes of Tim Ream. They've got the likes of...
That was Deco Reed.
No, that was Deco, yeah. They've got the likes of Tosin Adrabaya. They've certainly got aerial threat.
See what they can do here.
I was going to say, this is a good chance for them.
Decent work from Tierney there.
The camera focuses on Mitrovic.
This ball's just got to go in the box. No messing about, and it did bit. That shouldn't have been the first man, but it did, and then...
Polinia should do better with that.
That's the one I was trying to remember his name. Number 20.
I have been very impressed by João Polinia so far, though.
Yeah, he's alright.
Very impressed. He's adapted to the Premier League well. Him and Reed, have formed a very, very good pivot. And for 20 mil, seems a bit of a bargain.
Yeah.
Especially when you consider, Wolves paid 45 for Nunes, and I don't think he's much of an upgrade on Polinia, if any.
Oh, that's really well. That's good work from Jesus. Martinelli over the top to Tierney. Tierney chests it down.
Arsenal, they seem to flood the area with so many players. Look at the pressure right now. I mean, Tierney wins it back, but is out of play.
Not yet.
That is going to be a goal kick.
Chance Fulham just to regroup, take a breath. They got to delay the start of the game.
I thought it was Leno's first start today, but no. You said he got...
I think it is second.
Did he start against Brentford?
Because he's
I
on
wasn't
the
aware.
fantasy team, so I can't.
Oh,
Well, he's on my bench. I'm a bench keeper. So I really hope he doesn't keep.
you've got Leno and Emmy. I think that's interesting choices there.
Well, Leo's cheap, and you might say Leno Martinez.
I think I've got the best two keepers.
I don't know, Martinez conceded 3 last week against Palace and still got 10 points.
Yeah, but Raya just makes 100 saves a game.
Yeah, you benched him for Pope.
Yeah, but Pope is not going to concede against Wolves, I don't think.
Maybe. We'll see.
And if he does, he'll save 9 pence.
I think we must underrate Wolves at the start of the year.
I don't know. I don't think we've seen much from him to say otherwise.
Although, before we did the season... Obviously, when we did the season preview, they hadn't signed Carlo Guedes.
Guedes or Nunes.
Exactly. So, with those two signings, they looked much better. They also bought in a centre half, didn't they?
I don't know. I know that when we record our video, they'd only signed Nathan Collins.
Oh, so there we go. Exactly. They only made one transfer. Now they've made a couple more. They look like a half-decent team.
Yeah. Interesting rumour as well, I want to just briefly mention. What do you think of Ronaldo to Rangers on loan?
What?
It's a deal that's apparently been rumoured. Rangers, now with Champions League football, have apparently inquired about the possibility of loaning Cristiano Ronaldo.
I'm sorry.
I think it makes sense for all parties.
He would tear the Scottish League
Yeah,
up.
but I think that's what he wants.
Yeah.
A bucket load of
I'm
goals.
saying it's not bad.
Rangers get an easy title.
He would genuinely score 30, 40 goals.
I would love it if we saw Ronaldo at Rangers and Messi at Celtic. Imagine the Scottish League had...
But will Ronaldo want to go to
Yeah.
away at Dunfermline, Dumbarton?
I think he will. I think he wants Champions League football. They'll give him a starting place in a Champions League team.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I think it'd be hilarious. He's gone from
I think it'd be brilliant.
Old Trafford
And for
to
Manchester United,
Hearts and Hibernian.
they fix their Ronaldo problem and they clear him off the wage bill.
Yeah.
Or clear a large percentage of his wages off the wage bill. Arsenal coming forward now. Saka.
Great drive into Odegaard, back to Saka. All
That's a
that
brilliant
push.
pass. I think that could be a pen. No,
Arsenal want
no pen
Rangers
apparently.
now.
That was a fantastic pass from Odegaard. Kind of got stuck on his feet, but he shifted them expertly. And I don't really know how he got it through there, but it was amazing.
I know.
And Saka should have
I've
finished
actually-
that for my fantasy
I've
team.
captained Odegaard tonight, so I need something from him.
And I've captained Gabby Jesus.
I need
in
more
my
than
fantasy
I
team.
need more than what Diaz got, and he scored 2 goals. So a lot of
Yeah. I need Jesus to get a hat-trick to match what Haaland did for me. I'm annoyed I didn't take a punt on Firmino, though.
I mean, I do think again that's the exception of Bournemouth. He's looked shocking every other game.
Yeah, I'm not going to go
I
rush
think
to get him
Bournemouth
in.
have made Liverpool look very, very good. Like I jumped on the Jack Harrison bandwagon after the Chelsea game. I think Chelsea made them look a lot better than they could. Leno reached.
No, I still think Leeds are really good.
Oh yeah.
They play Brighton.
Brighton are good.
I still think Brighton are one of the best sides in the league.
They're up.
I mean, they've not replaced arguably their best 2 players last season in Juve Basuma and Mark
I
Cucurella,
think
and
right
they're
now,
still well up
right
there.
now they're the best of the rest.
Interesting. I think Newcastle are close contenders with them.
Yeah, I think Villa on paper had the squad too.
Yeah, so do West Ham. And I just don't think either of those sides look good at the moment. I think
West Ham with a better manager would be doing better.
no. I genuinely can't understand how West Ham are playing poorly. It baffles me
See, that's the
because
thing with Villa.
everything
Villa,
looks good on.
You know the problem. You know it's
across the
Steven
board.
Gerrard.
But then they're just like everything on paper of West Ham looks successful. But even so, I don't think Villa have a team. I think they've got a squad. And what I mean by that is that they've got some fantastic individuals, but I don't know how it works as a team. But if you just have a brief overview of the squad, you look at players like Buendia, Coutinho.
The whole thing like not knowing the team comes down to Gerrard not knowing his best team again.
Yeah.
If you've got a manager who knows his best 11 and plays them week in, week out, with only a couple of rotations, better squad.
Focus on the game for a moment. If Arsenal don't score for 20 minutes, I'll be surprised. They are all over Fulham at the moment. Odegaard. Ball in.
Brought down by
Jesus. Martinelli. Oh, he's missed that and I can't believe it.
Xhaka.
Sorry, Xhaka. That does make sense, yes.
I nearly brought him in.
You keep saying this. I don't know why you'd ever
I
do
keep
that.
debating to bring him, but why didn't Jesus hit that?
Sorry, with the talents Arsenal have.
But what a goal from
Odegaard. Yeah, Xhaka. I think Jesus should hit that.
Yeah, not give it to Granit Xhaka.
I mean, either way, Xhaka should be putting this away.
What's he done? He's just hit his calf. Yeah.
Because you just need to go down out there. I didn't notice Leno was in Fulham.
Yeah, he's there. He's there.
He's not every fucking way. He's just standing in goal.
Obviously, he gets shit against Brentford. They still won the game, which he does against his former club tonight. That's super from Martin Odegaard once again. And then he's on the floor, so we can't really do much about the second ball. Ball for Cabana over the top. He's going to run through to Saliba.
He's looked really good since returning to the Premier League, Saliba.
He's just kicked it.
Returning to starting action for Arsenal.
Obviously got loaned out last.
And I think we're going to see a very interesting debate now between Chelsea's new signing Wesley Fofana and Arsenal's William Saliba.
I mean, Fofana has got a lot of pressure behind him. He's £70 million. I think he's got to come in and perform straight away.
Yeah, because, Chelsea need him. Just don't have any centre-halves. And we're now trying to loan out Chalobah and Ampadu. I'm like, why?
We're stupid.
Chalobah looked fantastic today. If we let him go on a permanent, it's a massive mistake. It's the same mistake we made with Tomori. I think Tomori's better than him. I don't doubt that. At least right now, Tomori's better than him.
Yeah.
But I think, again, if we can't keep letting our great young talents go.
No, not at all.
Especially when seeing some terrible performances from other players that we've spent a lot of money on. And then when these players get their limited opportunities, they look exceptional, and yet we don't consider them. It's mental to me.
And it gets proven once again by a team like Arsenal. They loaned out Saliba, then brought him back in, and he's done well. They've kept Saka, Martinelli.
But they gave him the minutes because they knew he'd do well.
They'll keep Smith Rowe around because they know he's a good player, and when they need him, he'll play really well.
Chelsea's loan structure is very profitable, but I don't think it's brilliant for.
But then
creating a fantastic
team. We
team.
loan out young prospects, and then we keep the shit like Bartley and Drinkwater.
That's because young prospects are easy to sell because they're good players, and Barkley and Drinkwater aren't because they're not.
Nobody wants Bartley.
What we need to stop doing is buying random players.
Like, why did we buy Bartley and Drinkwater a few years ago?
I don't know. Even at the time, made no sense.
Bartley made a bit more sense because Bartley was doing well. But why did we buy Danny Drinkwater?
I mean, look at some of the losses Chelsea have made on players over the years.
Saka.
No, not they'd never fought or sold Saka.
No.
But Morata. Here comes Odegaard.
He thought I shoot and handball.
Maybe should have shot.
Ball's gonna run through to
Martinelli. And I thought that was going in.
The sunlight is horrific on the goal, but Martinelli does not find the goal. Is it a corner or a goal kick? Again, superb from Odegaard. One back by Gabriel. Odegaard takes it. He does this thing.
It's a little messy, but yeah.
Was it taken away from Martinelli?
Let's
have a look there.
Yeah. Martinelli running.
Tete do enough? Yeah.
It was Tete.
Yeah, okay. The Martinelli didn't actually get a chance to shoot.
Corner then for Arsenal. We know they've got Saliba. We know Martinelli's already scored from a corner this season. It's not a great ball in.
Odegaard on the edge.
Full start Odegaard on the edge. Goes to El Neni.
Smash that.
He goes back to Tierney.
You said you wouldn't be supposed to Arsenal.
Back to Ramsdale. 20 minutes.
To be fair, Fulham are holding on, but how much?
But I think they should have. Yeah. If you look at Xhaka should have scored. Martinelli, it was a bit of a much tougher chance to finish.
That's superb between Saka, Jesus and
Odegaard. Back to Saka. Continues. This is looking fantastic at the moment for Arsenal. Odegaard.
Opening his left foot. We know he can play a great ball or a good shot on that left
Tierney goes out wide.
I'm looking at Odegaard on the edge.
To Tierney. Of course you are, you've captained him. Xhaka can't reach his hands, but he does though and finds Gabriel.
I think that's why Odegaard's because the way Arsenal play, he's the one man that doesn't get picked up by defenders.
He
plays in between the line of the defence and the midfield, as you can see here. Obviously he's round back now, but he plays in that gap where he's not picked up by anyone.
He's also the one that's most likely to be involved in the goal.
Yeah,
because I think he's probably the best creator, but also very, very good at finishing chances.
He's got decent links up the play. But then when they attack, he pushes on, ranks forward, runs beyond Jesus and gets a goal.
Yeah, I think he's their best creator and third best finisher.
We saw against Bournemouth, he sat on the edge of the box twice and got 2 goals out of it.
Martinelli, ball in.
He should have gone, and that was...
Xhaka again.
And Martinelli was saying...
How do I keep getting these two mixed up?
I don't know why, but look, you can see Martinelli's run. Where is it?
It's because Xhaka's playing very wide.
Martinelli in loads of space.
Yeah, he should have gone to him.
He wanted the ball and he turns around to Xhaka and tells him, look, give me the ball, mate. Instead, Xhaka tried to force it to
Xhaka, he did the easy ball.
Yeah.
Try and just put it in the area and hope Jesus slots it home, but...
Fulham throw, wasn't it?
Should have been more aware to the run of Martinelli there.
Definitely.
It's been a good game so far.
Very.
I think Arsenal definitely should be one up, but Fulham defensively looking decent.
But then, and this is the question.
I
The
keep them
longer
quiet
Fulham
for
hold
now.
on, the further the game will go and come towards them.
I know I said I don't see Arsenal scoring in. I don't see Arsenal not scoring in this first 20. I definitely don't see them not scoring in this first half. So if Fulham can keep them quiet,
I mean, they could come
this
in and
first
score
half.
Oh, well done. Adebayo is a very good centre half.
Yeah, I also think that Tim Ream is a very adequate defender for the Premier League.
For the bottom half, obviously, he's not like world class.
Well, that's why I say adequate for the Premier League, not mate. You should be starting from Man City or
Ruben
something.
Diaz, who?
Arguably.
To be fair, recent defensive performances.
Yeah.
You look at what teams. If City concede more than Liverpool after the season. Sorry, have Fulham. Have City conceded more than Fulham have this season?
City have conceded 4.
No, because 3 at Newcastle.
Oh,
2 at Palace.
sorry, saying Fulham, but yeah, that's 5 for City.
Fulham have conceded 2 at Liverpool.
No, 1 at Liverpool.
Oh,
It's 1-0. They conceded 2 at Brentford.
It's 2-2, Liverpool, Fulham.
Oh yeah, 2 at Liverpool.
So 2 at Liverpool, 2 at Brentford, that's 4.
And then they drew 0-0 with Wolves, I think, or lost 1-0, or 1-1-0. I can't remember. I don't know.
I think City have conceded more though.
I think it's close, or it's either level
what a ball that is from Odegaard to Jesus.
Jesus driving forwards. There's a lot of Fulham players back though.
He's got
Ream does very well. Finds Saka.
Finds Odegaard.
Saka should score. But it's a fantastic challenge from, I believe it's Adebayo who just got his leg across.
Harrison Reed driving.
I might be wrong there.
Not driving, he's jogging forward with the ball.
Pereira. Nice bit of movement from him. Cabano. Reed. Jesus cuts it out for a
one
throw.
pass that a team like Fulham lack, where Arsenal would have it, is that ball. Once Reed gets that ball back,
it's that cutting edge delivery or decision making just to get the ball through to an attacker.
So actually,
and again, Adebayo has been immense so far.
Tim Ream does well here to force Jesus back as well.
And I think if Fulham do get relegated, he's definitely a player that I think it's a Newcastle-esque pickup.
Yeah.
It's one that you don't see it'd be very very good transfer if one of the big six picked him up. But I think it's more likely that a Newcastle or a Leicester, Leicester are a good shout. Depending on where they finish, they might also go down at the moment based on their recent transfer involvement. I mean, they've lost Fofana now. I don't know how they'll replace him. It'll be interesting to see how they go about that.
Great work from Adebayo there. Here's Cabano.
Has Pereira. Should have gone first time to Pereira. I think that's a very harsh foul.
That is a really
against Liverpool there. Xhaka puts in the challenge. I think, there's absolutely no need to give that as a foul. I'll see it again. Oh, sorry, Martinelli puts in the challenge. Not a foul in my eyes.
I'm wrong. I believe it's Stuart Atwell, who Arsenal fans do not like after the Arsenal City game last year.
He's not like a absolute shocker. He sent off someone who should have been.
Jared Gillett. I can't remember. I keep looking at him. Can't remember who he is. If it's Jared Gillett or Stuart Atwell.
Oh, by the way, I haven't mentioned the poll so far, but 94% think Arsenal are going to win. Right. So thanks to 32 that voted for that. 6% draw. No one thinks Fulham will win. Wow. I think that says a lot about how well Arsenal are playing right now.
Andres Pereira.
That nobody thinks that Fulham will win.
Make sure it's standing a bit.
Last season, that would have been the complete opposite. 94% Fulham.
Caught by arms down.
No one going for Arsenal. But now shows how the tide has changed. And the public, I guess you could say, what's the word? View? I'm trying to think of the better word. Perception. That's it. Public perception of Arsenal has changed a lot. They were just a joke club this time last year.
Right, I believe.
But now they're looking as Premier League contenders.
Ball into Mitrovic's head. He's all right.
I've never seen Mitrovic look phased. This is.
The fact the referee has told the physios not to come on because Mitrovic says he's fine.
Yeah, I've never seen him down. I've just realised that Mitrovic has never been down inches.
He's fine. Look at him.
Sorry, any other player? Oh, I need the medical. Stick a bit of ice on my head. Mitrovic, within seconds, has stood up again.
It's Arsenal women's team are there tonight watching the men's team play, but obviously they get their season underway next weekend.
Yes.
7 o'clock, that's a strange kick-off time on a Sunday. I guess it's after the 4:30, men's 4:30. It makes sense. Now it does make sense. 25 minutes gone.
And hold ball in the face of Mitrovic. Welcome back, Nick Nack. Yeah. But Mitra, of course, the absolute unit, just gets up as if nothing happened. Yeah.
Beth Mead and...
When Mitro back up, we should be getting back underway. We do now.
Anthony
Robinson.
Wait, Marco
One
Silva.
intercepted by Isaka.
From the lows, obviously getting relegated with Hull.
To Everton, which was a disaster. Took a Sam Allardyce saviour job there.
He's recovered his career at Fulham.
2-0 Juventus, by the way. Recovered. He's got promotion with a side that would have any manager would have guided to promotion. Realistically, there's no way you can have your talisman score 46 goals and you not go up.
No, I think though you have to give credit to him.
Yeah, he's done well, but
Because
team
he's managed a team to over 100 points. Not many other managers do that.
yes, he has done well. I'm just saying, I think it's a bit hard. It's a bit over the top to say he's saved his career.
I'm not saying he's a world-class manager now. He's still a good manager, and what I've seen from Fulham so far this season has been very promising, and it's looked very good.
I think he looked very good at Hull a few years ago. I think, because at the time I thought he would end up being Wolves manager within a few years because of the Portuguese link and all that, but I am very surprised his career's not took that trajectory. I think the Everton project, with the amount of money that's being invested there, could have gone very well.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they've invested money into a lot of terrible players.
Everton had a shitstorm of managers at the time.
What?
They had was that the time?
I think they've had a fantastic group of managers.
Just not no, but what I'm saying is it hasn't gone well.
A horrific crew of players.
You look at Marco Silva, Ancelotti, Benitez, Dunk Ferguson. Well, he's not a world class manager. I'm just saying he was there.
But they are very, very good managers.
Yeah.
Other than Duncan Ferguson, who was in for about 5 games.
And he's the most biased pundit ever.
Still remember him saying that Everton were going to beat Chelsea, which, to be fair, wasn't too far from the truth after Chelsea's display in the opening game. Hi, Ryan Chima, back to the stream with a classic hi, folks. Stop, great to see you as always. Nick Nack, hi chaps, sorry I'm late. Was on the phone to BT to fix my TV.
God.
Sounds horrible, mate.
Yeah. It's the worst thing on football's on. You've got to call BT of all people to try and fix your TV. Oh, great way to play from Jesus, but even better from...
Oh, that's brilliant from Jesus. And then the pass. The Rabona pass, fantastic. Juve did make it 2-0. That goal has now been disallowed due to a foul in the build-up.
That's good.
Keeps it competitive.
Yeah.
Because if Juve were 2-0 up after 25 minutes...
Martinelli over the top, Jesus is in, he brings it down.
That's a brilliant challenge from Tim Ream. That should realistically...
Yep,
there we go. I was how
great
did he get there?
Tim Ream, and he's done his back in.
That should have been 1-0. Yeah. Again. But Fulham, credit to them, have done fantastic to keep this Arsenal side
from Tim Ream, and his back is gone. Look, you just see, superb tackle.
Knee in the back.
And then is he alright? No.
I don't know, he seems to be alright.
Yeah,
just stretching out a bit.
Got a little bit of, that's a bit of age just kicking in.
Age?
He's back up now.
Poor Tim Ream.
He's hobbling, he's fine.
Imagine he watches.
How old is he?
Have a look. I think he's only like 30.
And his back's getting like that.
Yeah. Well, he just got kneed in the back. I'll knee you in the back and see if you're fine.
Off the bar.
I thought I was going in
corner. And goes out for a goal kick. Ryan Chimbley, I'm doing
he's 34 to be fair, but still. He looked like he's 90.
Well, he went down, he's back, he looked like it, he's coming around.
Yeah, Ryan Chimbley, doing great. Saw a very interesting F1 quality session just before we went live. Chelsea actually won, so that's alright. Luton got a point last night against a very good Sheffield United side. Everything's going well so far. Yeah, I don't know why you're surprised.
No.
Lincoln winning is less likely than you winning the lottery.
Don't know, won it 10 times.
Yeah, and Lincoln haven't won 10 times, have they? Ever.
No, we have. Here's Anthony Robinson. Great drive.
Robinson,
still really good drive.
Yeah, out wide to Cabano. Cabano against White. Very tricky feet.
Mitrovic.
I mean, that's very well done from Kieran Tierney.
Yeah.
Because there's deckled over. That explains why that's not in the back of the net.
Yeah, so that's Mitrovic. He's got the right side of Tierney and head that home.
Yeah. You need Mitro running in there, not deckled over Reed.
But Mitro had to drag out Gabriel from it.
But if deckled over Reed leaves that, Mitro stops at him.
Yeah.
So I don't think Gabriel anticipates it.
Half an hour gone, still, the deadlock has not been broken.
Is Mitrovic a player you'd consider getting an FPL? I wouldn't right now because my Welbeck, Jesus,
Despite him
Haaland
not
trio is
scoring
doing
today, I'm
fantastic.
still backing Ivan Toney. Today was just a one-off. I hope.
I think you're overestimating how good Brentford are. Jesus against Adebayo. Jesus has come out on top.
But Adebayo...
And then I think he's giving away a foul there. Jesus is so
Fulham
intelligent.
fans are not
So
happy about
intelligent.
that decision whatsoever.
No, I mean, Jesus knows what he's doing there. He's drawing the foul. Adebayo gets a little bit excited and just swipes at him.
Mitrovic. Let's have a look.
Yeah.
Yeah, goes one way, goes the other way. Yeah.
He knows exactly what he's doing there.
Adebayo can't have any complaints there. He's chopped his leg. He's wiped Jesus' leg.
Oh, by the way, up to 808 subscribers now, so I appreciate that massively. Just 809 now. Just one away from 810. So if anyone out there hasn't, please do subscribe. It helps us out massively. And yeah, to the 21 watching right now, I appreciate it massively. It's been a little while since we've had so many people in stream. So yeah, thank you all very much. Your support is amazing. Martinelli steps up over the free kick.
Arsenal break the deadlock?
Nope, that was shocking ball.
Awful.
A shocking ball. The suspense built in the studio to a silence, and then
I was sitting there thinking, he's played his top corner.
I was thinking this could dip in at the far post.
Has gone right into the Arsenal crowd.
Yeah. By the way, 40 votes in the polling chat. 93% Arsenal. We have one person now who thinks Fulham could win. 3% Fulham, potentially two. Potentially two, and 5%. Oh, it's now gone up to 5% draw. No, that's gone down, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Great. But yeah, only 93% think Arsenal are going to win.
One small step for man, one giant leap
for mankind. Yes.
Someone voted for Fulham on a poll, and now we're comparing it to the moon landing.
Arguably similar achievements.
Yeah, does.
For humanity.
I think predicting Fulham to beat Arsenal today is a lot bigger than the moon.
Yeah. Odegaard.
Oh, I thought Goodbye was going to get that ball.
White.
Arsenal have played out the
Saka, Gabriel. They've done very well to leave that for Martinelli.
That's a good advantage because
Saka through. Will he score? Adebayo does very well, but Saka.
What a save from Leno.
I'm stunned as to how they've not scored yet.
Kieran Tierney was about to come and
a venomous effort. Leno claims 30 minutes of this half. I don't think Arsenal are going to score at this rate because there's about 400 chances that should have gone in.
He's onside.
He's played through by Tim Ream.
Really annoyed by
Doesn't
himself.
matter.
He's beaten Adebayo. Good save from Leno.
I can't believe he's not slowed that past Leno. Someone who's probably scored about 100 goals past in training.
Good save.
Just needs to put a bit of height on it.
Yeah.
Bit of height on it and it's in.
Good link up play, Xhaka.
Jesus. Odegaard. Bit of space to work with,
really
bit of time
nice
to work with.
Really
Goes out wide.
nice.
White, the touch isn't fantastic, but he's kept it on the pitch, and that's what matters most. But yeah, 6 shots so far to Arsenal. Fulham 3, so fairly...
3 shots?
Don't know.
Does Decordova Reid count as one?
I imagine that's 1, yeah.
Oh, what a ball that is from Odegaard. Martin flicks it on, but no one's behind him. That's a great knock from Martin Odegaard. I hope he's on bonus.
Great goalkeeping from Leno there. Yeah, to be fair, we didn't really mention it, but we've done very well to narrow off the angle, Leno, and deny Bukayo Saka a goal.
Although, again, Adebayo, yes, he got sent to the shops, but because he covered the left-hand side of the goal, it meant that Leno could go further to the right.
Adebayo is a fantastic centre-half.
Definitely.
Fully expect him to be in a very good side within the next few years.
Just manages to get it back to Leno. To Tosin.
How many likes we on? We're only on 10 likes. If anyone out there hasn't left a like,
that is
make sure to do so.
You can beat
helps the algorithm know you're enjoying the content, pushes out to more people, and helps us out massively. Gabriel under pressure from Mitrovic. He's withstood that pressure though, and I think it's the first person that Mitrovic has fell over trying to push over.
Yeah, but then he had to boot it into Mitrovic to win a throw.
Yeah.
But Gabriel
getting a little bit caught out there by the high press of Mitro. Has to be said.
10 minutes to go in this half, or just over 10 minutes, and I thought Arsenal with 1, 2, 3 0 at this point.
Martinelli heads it out. Fulham throw.
No.
Oh no, it has come off a Fulham player. It's a foul. Okay.
Yeah, Decordova really can't do that.
Getting away from taking the free kick. It's smart because he's not picked up a card and he has just stopped Arsenal being able to counter quickly. White, Saliba.
That's been. Oh, that's it. Arteta.
The fact they took over the Vitality Stadium, is that what it's called? Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
The Vitality Stadium like that. And I know there's only, 12,000 capacity or something like that. But still, the majority of that is Bournemouth fans.
I know.
It's disgraceful.
Or you could, even they only louder than the commentators.
You've got to think there's only going to be like 1,500
For
or
most of
500,
that
something like that.
game on
Arsenal fans there.
Sky, all I could hear was just do.
Yeah, not a single Arsenal chant. Gabriel. Ball at the top to Saka. Saka
Saliba.
tries to find Martinelli
Kick
but
off from
can't, and that's a
Robertson,
poor
that's
challenge from White.
yeah.
I'm
Should be a
presuming that's going to be a yellow
will
card.
yellow.
Is indeed.
First yellow of the game goes to Ben White for what is a
Tactical foul.
Now, run at Ben White all night.
That would be my suggestion anyway, if you're going to run at any of that back four.
Okay. But run at the man who does that.
Yeah.
You
But
just see Ben, he can play right back, but I do feel like there he is.
I think Tomiyasu's an upgrade though. Especially going
Yeah.
forwards. I don't think Ben
Yeah.
White is very good going forwards at all.
No.
Tomiyasu would
And
provide a lot
defensively,
going
he
forwards.
does that.
Hmm.
Andres Pereira to switch the play.
Trying to find Declan Overeed, has not come off, but Tierney's header is caught out. Xhaka, Tierney. Arsenal regaining possession, but then Fulham have it back. And here's Mitrovic. Can he release anyone? Tries to switch the play. Can Cabano get there? He does. That's a brilliant touch from Neeskens Cabano.
Now he's got to beat Ben White. Can he do that? He's coming inside. Finds
Pereira!
Oh,
The effort has to be better than that.
Great play from
It's
Fulham.
a great chance for Fulham.
Great switch of play
That's
from
not coming
Mitrovic. And Andres
Can't worry about
Pereira
anything.
just gets a shot all wrong.
Yeah.
He's leaning back. It's caught in his feet. He's got time to take a touch there and then just go low and hard into the bottom corners.
Yeah, I can see what he's trying to do. He wants to
He's trying
curl
to
it
lift
in
it
that.
over into
Yeah,
that top
he wants to
right.
curl it into that top right.
But he's got horribly wrong.
Yes. Martinelli. Tierney. Could Arsenal find a goal before the half? I'm not too sure. But a little bit against the run of play, has to be said. Fulham looked very good in the
I
last
think it's massive in the
few
result
minutes.
of the game. If Fulham can hold on, they've only got one half
Right.
to go. If Arsenal score, change the game completely.
Saliba. I'm annoyed all my eggs are on Arsenal. Is that a phrase? I don't know.
Oh no, I think I should have captained Lewis Diaz.
Yeah, I think same with Haaland, but yeah.
Still a long way to go. Still a very long way to go in this game.
Indeed there is.
As I said,
53 minutes.
I say Arsenal scoring. It's what Fulham can do.
30 minutes till half time. Odegaard, it's caught out, and now Mitrovic. No, and then he does enough just to regain possession.
Yeah, just.
Tierney. Martinelli. Back to Tierney. Oh, sorry, that was Martinelli and Xhaka linking up. Here's Martinelli.
Can he beat Tete? He
He
can get the ball in towards Jesus, the back post. Heads it down.
Falls
Ben White.
to Ben White. It's been cleared.
And Mitrovic can sweep up, and then he's fouled by Oneni. Who's surprised? Not me.
What do you mean? I'm absolutely gobsmacked. Well done for eight words. 809 subs, Jack and Harry. Thank you so much, Chelsea fan. Yeah, it's been a really, really good evening. 4 subs gained so far. Been a brilliant game of football. It's been a brilliant few days. Sub growth has been absolutely mental
It's really good.
over the last few days. So thanks to everyone for all the support. And of course the new series as well. I've seen a lot of you getting involved with the Guess the Footballer series. So yeah, that's been nice to see. We will of course have another one out tomorrow.
Yes.
So yeah, look out for that. Who is it going to be? I don't know.
Nor do I. You do. You actually do.
Yeah.
Know. I don't. I bet it's going to be Saka.
Okay. Well, that'd be boring, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Arsenal.
Wow.
That's it, yeah. Puts pressure on Anthony Robinson, and it's Robinson does well to kick it into, or clear it into
Fulham
Saka.
throw, 6 minutes
What
to go.
Arsenal need to just put the pressure on here and try and win the ball high up. But yeah, you can see there, Saka frustrated.
Yeah.
Arsenal are frustrated. They're not used to not being able to break someone down, and they've not been able to break them down. So now I think this is Fulham's. I think there's a very good chance Fulham come away with something from this, despite the fact let me have a look. 5% think Fulham will win, and 5% think Fulham will
That is a
draw.
brave
I think they
5%
could.
people.
I think they could upset the odds in chat. Of course, if you want to have your say, get involved there. 90% Arsenal at the moment, but if you think the result could be something different, or if you think it's going to be Arsenal, you could compound the fact further. But yeah. At the moment, the 5% that went for draw are correct. Gabriel. 5 minutes remaining of this half. I also think we're going to go in at 0-0. Hoping to be proven wrong. Would be interested to see a goal on the break of half time, but I think we're going in 0-0.
Yeah.
I know, credit to Fulham so far. Defensively, they've been fantastic. It's exactly how you have to set up against a side like Arsenal. You've got to be compact at the back. You've got to put pressure on the likes of Jesus. You can't allow him to have time and space. And then you've got to be dangerous on the counter. And as much as Fulham haven't scored yet, they've looked like scoring a few times.
Yeah.
And it's similar to the Palace game. In that Palace did look like they could score. And arguably should have scored too. I mean, Etse, was it, and Edouard, I think, had good chances they should have put away.
Yeah.
I think we could be looking back at this game, if Arsenal are to win, saying Fulham should have took their chances, and then maybe this could be a different game. But yeah, at the moment, they would definitely take this result. But Arsenal coming forward with looking very dangerous. Saka.
Nearly got the ball.
But he has held on to it against Cabano. Cabano does very well. Saka almost brought down there, but isn't quite managed to stay on his feet. Odegaard is brought down. Ref deems no foul.
I don't know. I think
Palinha. Pereira. That's a big challenge from Gabriel. Very good challenge from Gabriel. Is given the way of Fulham. Not so nice of Mikel Arteta. Hit that like button, people. Hit that like button. Indeed. Tells us and the algorithm that you're enjoying the content. Currently on 12 likes. If we could get to 15, that'd be very nice.
Maybe it isn't a foul, to be fair. I think Odegaard's very softly.
Yeah. I mean, Odegaard doesn't have too many complaints about that. So.
No. It's more his teammates that did.
Yeah. Pereira. Saliba does very well to win that back. Pereira putting pressure on though. Saliba could be forced into a mistake here. And that's given us a goal kick for Arsenal. Pereira just trying to shove Saliba off the pitch there, and the ball rolled out, and then you get a corner, but it has not faded off as he kicked it himself. But 264 successful passes for Arsenal, 65 for Fulham. It's a difference of 199 for those of you that can't do maths. That is insane. Guess the football I got 3 in a row right. Bring on the next one. Lyle, Chelsea fan. Very impressive streak.
Oh, why did I think...
Might have put a ball into no one. Sorry, Xhaka put ball into no one there.
I thought that the Arsenal player did that.
The runs and the movement from Xhaka intrigue me.
It's strange.
He's moving out wide a lot, but his crossing isn't great, his pace isn't great, and there seems to be no one in the box. It's like Xhaka's making these incredible runs, and just no one else is waiting to him doing it.
Oh, what a touch from Mitchell.
I do think
Great
if you put
I've
rate Xhaka's contribution so far this season, but I do think if you put a Zinchenko in the same role, different story.
That's a silly foul from Palinha.
You saw a second ago
and then
how to foul.
Jesus having a fight.
You saw a second ago how to foul, well not foul, but how to tackle with 4 Arsenal players just putting a lot of pressure on one Fulham player. But yeah. Mate, don't book Jesus. It's not necessary.
He will get a book. Jesus,
no.
Paulinho makes a bad tackle on his mate. Jesus is gonna went up.
No need for yellows. No need for just have a chat.
No, he's got to book him. He's got to fight. He's tried to fight someone.
But he's captained in my fantasy team.
Oh, there might be a chat. Ref's like, Tim Ream, go away, mate. You're 40 years old. We don't want you here. Odegaard.
Don't get us done well to get a kind of handle on this game. Yeah, it's just a chat, I think.
Yeah, Mitchell does well. This is deemed as no foul.
I want to see a replay. Jesus comes in a little aggressively, but I don't think it's anything above board, and then that's a big challenge from Palinha.
And then Jesus says...
Why is Jesus kicking off about it, though? That's what I'm confused about.
He's being his mate. He's protecting his mate. He's seen Saka's gone down.
They've won a free kick. Get on with it. No need to try and get booked. Oh, he's been booked.
Palinha and Jesus both go into the book.
Should have captained Haaland.
Boy, Paulinho, 3 yellows in 4 games.
It shows the role he's playing in Marco Silva's side.
Does have to be a concern.
Well, Jesus 2 in 4. He's playing up front.
Yeah, but you know that
Paulinho's playing in DM.
Yeah, but that's because Jesus...
In the role he plays, he should...
Yeah.
He should be picking up yellows. Equally, I think it's
Martinelli, what a ball that is.
Jesus could get an overhead kick there. Make up for it instantly, but no.
Arsenal corner. How many minutes at time are we going to get?
Am I getting 0 points at the moment from Jesus, aren't I? Frustrating. 3, I'd say.
I'm saying 1.
You reckon?
1, yeah.
1. Yeah, I guess there were no stoppages. I thought they might just hope that something interesting happens. Odegaard, Elneny, ball in. Jesus heads it back in. Mitrovic gets it clear. I think this is it for the half. We have got another 30 seconds though. Jesus to Odegaard. Palhinha gets it gone for Saliba, the one who collects the ball across to Tierney. 20 seconds left now in this half. Elneny. They're playing around the back. Unless they spring it forward very quickly. White.
Jack's on an overlap.
Odegaard. White.
Ball in to Xhaka.
Jesus adjusts his feet. It's well blocked though. This is the problem. They just can't get a clean shot away.
Odegaard gets a touch on it again. Oh, that's a high foot.
Yeah.
Don't book him though. That's that. They did that. And
he just kicked him in the face. Harry should be yellow.
He didn't kick him in the face. It was high foot.
I'd like you a red for violent misconduct.
Shut up. I would cry. And that's the half.
That is an end to proceedings in this first half. Arsenal more than matched so far by Fulham's defence. We shall see how the game plays out. But yes. 15 minutes now of half time. I'm just going to take a break. And then I will take a few minutes. And then we'll run through some analysis. But in the meantime, I guess I'll give some initial thoughts. The poll and chat now 91% Arsenal, 4% Fulham, 4% draw. I think it's the most comprehensive chat poll we've ever seen. But yeah, feel free to get your thoughts on that first half in the comments. We'll discuss them. We'll discuss any of your thoughts, your opinions, and that kind of stuff. And if there's anything from the earlier kickoffs that you want to discuss, feel free to put that in there as well. But yeah, pretty much as we've been saying all throughout the first half, Arsenal, throughout the season, have looked very good at breaking down sides, unable to break down Fulham thus far. And it's been a very good display from Fulham to achieve that. I mean, Adebayo, in particular, very, very impressed with his contribution thus far. He's not letting Jesus get any time on the ball. He's not allowing him any room, any space to work with. I guess you could say he's not really being allowed to breathe. He's choking Jesus out of this game, and that is exactly what you got to do. Because without him, they're failing to create anything. It's costing them a lot. And then Odegaard, again, with Arsenal, you've just got to make sure their attackers don't have time to work with. I do think eventually they will get a goal though. I think Arsenal just look too strong going forwards for Fulham to be able to keep this up. But if Fulham can score early, it's going to make a big difference. Fair play to Fulham so far. Agree, Chelsea fan. Fulham have been fantastic. I really did not give them a hope in this game of being able to come away with a win. I thought Arsenal would score very early into the half. But Fulham have been able to withstand the pressure, and I think they could push on from here. Fulham were always going to be a lot more organised than Bournemouth last week. There is a massive difference in Fulham and Bournemouth, which is interesting. Is that personnel? Is that manager? And like the tactical choices? I don't know. But yeah, Bournemouth shipping goals. Fulham looking to be able to, keep attacks to a minimum. Or be able to at least withstand those attacks. I mean, you look at the Liverpool game, they managed to get a point from there. So far, drawing with Arsenal. I think this will depend on who scores first. If Mitrovic can get a goal, there's every chance Fulham can win or even come away with... draw or even come away with a win. If it is to be Arsenal to score first, I think there's very little chance that Fulham get back into it. Because I think one goal will just lead to 2, lead to 3, lead to 4 for Arsenal. But if Fulham can keep them quiet, there's a good chance they can get something from this game. I don't know who is just standing outside the studio just scurrying about. I don't know if it's Harry or not, or whether someone's breaking in. I'm very worried. But yeah, Harry should hopefully be back soon. Now, said Gordon is worth 100 mil. What's he smoking? Lol. He is just basically saying Gordon is not leaving. I think he's doing Chelsea solid there, in my personal opinion. And Everton fans love him, so it'll be a massive mistake on Everton's behalf to lose him. Welcome back, Harry. Am I free to take a few minutes break?
No,
Keep the 15 people entertained. Everyone's absolutely loving it so far. Hopefully you don't bore them to death. Yeah, as I said, keep the opinions coming in chat. I want to hear from you guys. And yeah, I'll be back in a few moments.
In terms of my thoughts and feelings, fair play to Fulham. Fulham have held on. It's 45 minutes of relentless pressure from Arsenal. Fulham have held on. They've defended well. They've stayed compact. They've defended as a unit. There's not one man doing all the work. They've defended as a unit. They're all putting a shift in, and Arsenal haven't been able to break it down. And I think that gives a possible problem for Arsenal. If they can't find a way through, this could end up being a good result for Fulham. They carry a threat as well, the likes of Mitrovic, Cabano, De Cordova-Reid. Fulham have shown they can get in. They can have chances. And if someone like Mitrovic takes one of those chances, then suddenly it's game on. So Arsenal need to rethink. They need to work out a plan how they're going to break down this Fulham defence. I think, if you ask me, they've just got to keep going at it. They've got to keep working, keep pushing, they've got to work even harder. They've got to press even more than they were. They've got to try and win the ball at heart of the pitch and hit Fulham with a bit of, just oomph, basically. It's not a word for it. They've just got to hit Fulham with a bang, the knockout blow. They've got to keep the relentless pressure, get the ball, bang, knock some passes together, get that goal they need. If they can't do that, and Fulham the longer Fulham hold on, the easier it's going to be the harder it's going to be for Arsenal to win this game. And the longer this goes on, the longer it stays 0-0, the more chance Fulham have of getting a good result. But every minute that ticks down and it's still 0-0 is advantage Fulham. So as you're playing two holding midfielders against Fulham at home. Now this is what interests me. Is obviously we know El Neni and Xhaka as holding midfielders, but Granit Xhaka's been making some crazy runs. He's been making overlapping runs of the fullbacks. He's been bombing on past Jesus. He's made runs in behind. So, I don't think it is two holding midfielders. El Neni's your holding midfielder. And then Xhaka's just bombing on everywhere. I've never seen anything like it. Granit Xhaka's just running around the place.
We talk about the fantastic runs of Granit
Yeah.
Xhaka. He does just keep popping up in areas I don't expect it.
I know. Granit Xhaka's just running down the left.
Yeah.
But it's also half time. It's Juventus 1, Roma 0.
At least it's only 1, eh?
Yeah.
If not, Roma would be completely out of that.
Could have been 2.
Yeah. I guess, obviously Zinchenko's injured tonight, but on Nick Nat's point there about Strange to be playing two holding midfielders, would Zinchenko in Xhaka's role be a better fit, do you think? And then Xhaka plays Raul Neni.
Definitely better.
Because I think Zinchenko puts away the chance that
And then
Xhaka has.
Xhaka in that role's got backups of Lokonga and El Neni.
Sure, play Xhaka and El Neni if you go into like Man City or Thomas Partey as well. He played last week, didn't he?
Yeah.
So I don't really know what's going on with him.
I think they've got a plethora.
Presume he's
of
injured again today.
They've got, I guess so. They've got Partey.
But I do think those two more defensive midfielders do allow their attack to be able to push on a lot more.
Gives
and
on
not really
a lot
worry
more
too much
control
about getting
of that
back.
midfield.
So I think if you do throw Zinchenko in there as well, it gives you a lot less defensive stability.
But if you are gonna, but I'd rather Zinchenko making the runs than Granit Xhaka.
Yeah.
Because it's strange to see Granit Xhaka just bombing it down the wing, making an overlap on the left back. It's not something I'm used to seeing.
No, not at all.
I don't think either side needs to change. I think Fulham have got to, we saw about what Arsenal have got to do. What Fulham have got to do, they've got to keep defending as a unit, holding on, and try and take one of these chances they're going to get. Because they will get a couple more chances to score a goal. If someone like Mitrovic can get that goal, that puts Arsenal in a very, very bad situation.
Yeah. Yeah.
100%. And no changes needed. Fulham keep doing what they're doing. Arsenal just need to start working harder, pressing higher, win the ball back, and then hit Fulham with the knockout blow.
Knockout punch. Knockout blow. Fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, if there's anything else you guys want to discuss, make sure to get that in chat. I've got long now until the second half gets underway.
Again, same old teams struggling to break down Fulham. Liverpool couldn't do it.
Brentford could, but they conceded 3 in the process.
Exactly. And when Liverpool did, they conceded 2 in the process.
And Wolves only beaten 1-0, I think.
Yeah.
Hang on, did Fulham lose that game?
I don't know.
Are Fulham unbeaten
Mitch
to this point?
No. Mitch missed a
Surely
penalty,
not.
but I think they lost.
That surely would have been mentioned.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Have a look.
I don't think we will have Fofana for Tuesday. I doubt it.
It's not been announced officially
It's Saturday
yet.
today.
But it could be announced tomorrow, or... I guess tomorrow.
If they announce it tomorrow, then yeah, but obviously if we don't announce it tomorrow, then it'll be too late. I don't think we will have it.
Cucurella was announced a day before he played.
Maybe, depends, because he's different announcing a player and having him ready and raring to go. Because at the moment he's been playing with Leicester's under-23s.
Yeah.
So whether he would be able to come straight in 2 days after being announced and play a game, I don't know.
Fulham on 6 points, but they've not lost. 3 draws. So they did draw with Wolves, didn't they? I guess no one's mentioning it because they've not won a game yet. They did end up drawing with...
Yeah.
Oh, no, sorry, they did beat... They have won a game. They beat Brentford, didn't
they? So they beat Brentford, drawn to Liverpool, drawn to Wolves, and now they draw a ring to Arsenal.
I think that's a fantastic start of the season. Even if they lose this game...
Phenomenal, yeah.
Brilliant from Brentford. They're from Fulham so far. Very unnoticed. Underappreciated.
They've done what they need to do in their relegation 6-pointers. They've drawn to Wolves, they've beaten Brentford.
I do think Fulham, Nottingham Forest, Bournemouth would be the order I'd have them in over the start of the season. I think I put Forest ahead of Fulham though. So
now,
I do think by the end of the season though, Forest will probably finish ahead of Fulham.
Yeah.
So let's just see. King Diaz, welcome to the stream. It's been a little while. Feel the need to put in 5 Hayes, but yeah, welcome back. Great to see you. It has been quite a while.
Yeah.
Alright, King Diaz, please stop spamming. If not, I would have to time you out, which would be a very, very sad way to see you return to the stream. But yeah, welcome. We have now got, 2 minutes to kick off for the second half. I'm very excited. I think we're in for a very good second half of action.
I think Arsenal have to go for this now, and Fulham will want to hold on even more. Because they know they can get a result out of this game. Both teams want a result now. So, this could be a really interesting game. Hopefully we see some goals.
I think the dynamics of this fixture are very interesting. We're excited to see how it progresses from here.
It's set up really nice to be a good second half. It could just be Arsenal pushing and no goals and it finishes 0-0. Which then it's still being a good game, but nothing to show for it.
Why are you always on stream when I come, Chelsea fan? Yeah, Chelsea fan is he's a loyal viewer.
Yeah, Chelsea fan's a little client, correct.
What is it? Yeah, one of the regulars.
Exactly, just loves it so much.
I like our community because it's like a pub. I like a pub that shows the football.
Yeah.
You have your regulars, the ones that no matter the weather, the day, the time, the game, will always be there. And getting involved, talking to the barman. But then you have those ones that come in for just the one game.
Yeah.
And they'll be there. They won't really talk to many people, but they're there. And then you've got the people who come every so often. They're busy people. They've got places to be, but they'll rock up, might throw a few darts.
Yeah.
Might have a chat with a few people. And we've got a very sort of a pub dynamic to our chat.
People, and also shout out to the people who don't really put much in chat. You said you'll have your people that sit in the corner.
The ones that are always there,
but are always there watching the game. Yeah. Thanks to all of our.
I think that's a great analogy.
Yeah.
So,
we're the barman.
Welcome to the pub.
And we're putting on
I think that's a fun chat name for the viewers. Subscribe to join the pub today.
Yeah.
Subscribe to enter the pub. Anyway, right. Took a weird tangent. We should have a kick off for the second half shortly. Yes, this is a nice F1 intro video promotion.
Yes, that's the word. That's tomorrow. Today is Arsenal Fulham, and we've got a second half to play.
Of course, tomorrow's fixtures in the Premier League. We have Arsenal versus West Ham. Aston Villa versus West Ham. Arsenal aren't playing back to back. That'd be tough. How do you think you're going to get on? I wouldn't be. I think both you and West Ham look equally shit at the moment.
Exactly. Which means I still think we're going to. I don't think we'll see. I really don't know what's going to happen.
I couldn't call that game. It's impossible.
I think the big players do. I think Diego Carlos. If Villa have to go Carlos, we don't. Also, Mings and Konza, no.
Do you think we'll see Bednarak start? Has he been announced yet?
No, hasn't been announced yet. He's a nearly here we go. So he won't be there in the midweek either, I don't think. It should be Mings and Chambers, because Mings looked like a decent centre
Villa
half.
play on Wednesday, right?
Yeah, maybe.
There's a slightly
And
increased chance.
Ezri Konza, I don't know what's happened to him over the last season and last season and start of the season, but something's gone horrifically wrong for him.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happened in his life, whether it's something personal or he's just hit a bad run of form. He had a slight injury for a couple of
Maybe
weeks.
he's trying to sabotage Gerrard.
Maybe. But since Gerrard joined,
Exactly.
Ezri Konza just has not looked the same centre half. It should be Mings and Chambers starting, and if it isn't, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah.
I mean, we nearly lost to Bolton.
Full strength size very
It's
much as well,
1-1.
yeah. And then, what other games? You got Nottingham Forest versus Tottenham.
Yeah.
I think Forest can win that.
And then it's the one on the TV is Wolves and Newcastle, which will be a very good.
Wolves Newcastle. Mate, if Newcastle keep a clean sheet, Trippier and Pope, I love them.
Flying.
Please. Because my fantasy team at the moment is having a minus. The problem is I'm having a decent week,
Yeah, I'm a lot better than me.
but I've got
Actually,
three Arsenal attackers.
I actually how many points I'm on.
So this could be problematic.
Oh, I need Odegaard to do something.
I've got Martinelli, Saka, and Jesus captained. So if none of those do anything, I'm in a
Things
massive
women for me because obviously
pile of
Odegaard
mud.
doesn't do anything, and Arsenal will probably not probably drop points.
But with
which is
Son,
great.
Trippier, Pope, I've still got players to play. But
Yeah.
and Boseman still to come in. But the problem is I don't have any Liverpool players, and they've all done really well. So FPL.
Sad,
bit
that's
into
a mare for me. But he's still, I guess, thing is, he's still bought in a clean sheet.
Speaking of FPL, the UCL FPL will be
Yeah.
back soon, and we'll of course be doing a league for that. But the focus now is Arsenal, Fulham, and Arsenal get us underway. Of course, Arsenal won't be in the UCL, which I think could definitely help their title charge. Because they can play young players in the in the UEL. They're not in the Conference League. They're not Tottenham.
I expect to see a
Though they're in the Champions League this year, aren't they?
following
Last year.
Ballin's up front.
Is he at the club or is he out on loan?
Don't know. But
I think Nketiah is still about.
Who's the midfielder? Is it Patino?
Yeah, Charlie Patino, very good young talent. And then,
Touch and Saka.
Saka brings it down well.
I think Arsenal still look good. They just haven't found a goal.
Right to El Neni. Gabriel.
Slowing things down, Arsenal.
Saliba.
Start slow and then try and hit.
Ben White.
Try and hit. Fulham
I do
a
think
bit
this is
as
one of the games where I think this could be where Arsenal finally slip up.
Don't know. So I'll speak to you. So there's still 45 minutes to go. Saka. Anthony Robinson
Robinson kicks out. Again, you don't really want to be giving Arsenal any kind of sniff of an opportunity. It looks like they could do that here. Arsenal coming forward. Saka. Jesus tries to find Saka again. Can't. Jesus, though, does win it back. Ben White.
Ball
It's
in.
up in the air and Leno claims it.
I think Arsenal haven't really tested Leno. He made a big save from Saka, but that's been about it.
Yeah.
So,
Leno. With the ball in his hands. Goes to Tim Ream. Ream. Mitrovic. That's a
soft.
very, very soft challenge.
Yeah, very soft.
Saliba just looks at him.
Saliba. Yeah, I think Williams. He's looked very good since he came back. Since he returned to Arsenal from his loan spell. I think it's not a foul. Hasn't touched him.
By the way, 810 subscribers.
Yeah,
Thank you very
maybe
much
he
to
did
whoever has
catch it.
subscribed.
Why is it just still down? The replay looked like he didn't get touched.
You might be feeling some kind of discomfort.
Yeah. Or in the physio.
It looks like his ankle.
Yeah.
Maybe there's more contact than we first thought.
Maybe.
Yeah, he's got
His
stud
heel,
marks in
yeah.
his... in the back of his ankle.
Maybe he did just catch him then, Saliba.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully for Fulham, Mitrovic will
Okay, this would be
So
a
big,
massive,
yeah.
massive loss. Not only in terms of actual player, but his presence as well will make a huge difference. But, yeah. Of course, he is the quality in that side. He is their goal scorer.
Yeah.
Their main man. So to lose him would be, Tough. Oh, wow.
Arsenal fans giving Mitrovic all this and that, and he's just got up to him and just done that.
And now there's children just doing the wanker sign at him. That's great.
The fact he just doesn't care.
If he scores now, though.
I know, he's just... That's why I
So look at his eyes. He looks like a murderer. A cold-blooded murderer. And that is how he plays on the football
I like
pitch.
the likes of him and Mopay. Because they're not shithouses like they're horrible players and horrible people. But they're shithouses who... They're going to wind up the opposition, then score a goal, and then go,
the difference is
that.
Mitro scores.
Mopay doesn't really.
Mopay, when he scores, it's amazing. Because he'll just, laugh at whoever.
Because the bloke who's annoyed him all game, he'll just go up to him and just,
I do think he's exactly what Everton need. Well, Whamley's fine. Mitro just went down.
I didn't really see I don't know how.
I think Saliba just caught him.
Jesus, Tim Ream does well and hacked away by Anthony Robinson.
Odegaard.
Saka.
Odegaard.
Twisting and turning, Ben White.
Saliba. Ben White.
From Jesus. Martinelli, that post headed.
Back into the air. Leno claims it though.
Yeah, quite Leno. And again, it's been another starting 4 minutes this second half. It's been all Arsenal, but they've got nothing from it.
Yeah.
And Fulham hold on once more. And here's Andreas Pereira. Great drive from him. Is he going to know? He's not gone wide to Cabano. He's looking for Cordova-Reid, who heads over. He's beaten Tierney to the header, but not on target.
The header didn't look like challenging the keeper at all.
Mitro scores that. Or at least puts it on target.
Tierney does very well. Tierney does very well to get in the way.
It's a hard header, but I think he puts out got to put it on target.
Yeah. Oh, that's a foul from Pereira. Just a bit of a silly...
High overpress.
Stuck his leg out. No real need to.
It weren't there, I'm saying that much.
Ramsdale.
Goes long.
Jesus. Ream wins it. But then Saliba returns it.
Then
Anthony Robinson misses it. Jesus tries to give it to Saka, and Tim Ream has sent that into a new...
I mentioned we scored.
Yeah.
Ball Ben White on the throw. He hasn't thrown it yet. He has thrown it now.
Jesus. Keeps it on. Wow.
Silly.
Robinson.
Robinson.
Duked into that.
Robinson. Sorry.
Cauliflower onto the stream.
Aloha.
Aloha to you too.
Hello.
And 50 votes now in the poll and chat as well. 92% Arsenal, 4% Fulham, 4% draw.
Says it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, silly from Anthony Robinson, and that is going to put him into the book. Oh, I tell you what.
What? What, you think of red? He's not bit him.
He's gone studs into him.
That's not a red.
I think he's lucky that it's not further up his foot. He's just caught in kind of the middle of his foot. If
that's a different tackle.
Yeah, but it's further on his ankle. Okay, now.
Yeah, if he dove in with 2 feet.
I realised.
And when he went through, kicked him in the bollocks as well. Yeah, no, that one probably would have.
Punch in the nose, and then back the referee. Didn't tackle that one. Martinelli.
Here comes Cabano. Fulham could break
hang
it.
On.
They've got numbers.
Pereira to his right.
He looks to be quicker than Odegaard.
He's got to go Pereira early.
He's fallen over the ball.
Oh my god, he's fallen over the ball.
This is just Arsenal's luck. The one chance for had.
It's like any other footballer on the planet. They have squared that to Andres Pereira and it's 1-0. And Mitrovic hits a case.
It's right over.
I got a bit excited.
Cauliflower, sorry for being so late. I was peeling potatoes. It's alright. Sounds very
exciting.
Fun.
Yeah.
You should have put the Tipsy stream on while you're peeling potatoes.
No, that wouldn't go well.
Why?
Laughing
so much.
After Niskens Cabano do that. Oh, he's kicking. I hate doing that. I mean, I've done it before as well. He's annoyed with himself when you go to kick it with
time you go near the ball.
Alright, it's just a bit cold for. When you go to kick it with 1 foot, and then you kick it with your standing foot. Oh, it's horrible.
Yeah, welcome back, Cauliflower.
This is also very dangerous. Because that you swing and miss, you could injure yourself. Jesus. And Nenny.
Cheers, Jeff. I'm trying to think who the guy was there. You doing your injury. It could be quite dangerous. Cheers, Jeff. It's from FIFA, isn't it?
Oh,
It's a Jeff Streets thing. Who are you thinking of?
Jeff Streets on the case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tete. Martinelli wins it.
That's poor. Someone's got to tell man on. That's simple communication.
Reed can't win it. Odegaard needs to go
Fantasy
wide.
team.
Has a
What,
shot.
save from Leno?
Saka misses it. Ben White, can he get a ball back in there? Oh, he's absolutely mugged off Cabano there.
That's now Leno on save points.
That's back.
He's sitting on my bench.
Saka.
Another
Leno
save
claims.
from Leno.
And he's on a clean sheet at the moment.
He's putting on a huge performance against his old team.
Mate, when Emi Martinez gets dinked for the 9th tomorrow.
It's given a penalty and then didn't save it.
Yeah.
And no goal. And I'm sitting there in a deep state of depression.
With minus like 14 at this
That's some
point.
party I'm at. Oh dear.
Right, Jesus. Driving forwards. Goes out wide. Xhaka. Ball in. Jesus!
It's what another
got
save
it?
from Leno.
How has he got there?
And not only
Brilliant
saved
save from
he's
Leno.
caught it. That is a fantastic save. And if anyone thought when Ramsdale came in...
I thought Jesus was scoring and I thought it was going to be fantasy team points, but no.
It looks certain, but that's a good grab. That is a good grab from Bernd Leno. He's still a fantastic goalkeeper. I think people forgot how good he was because he was number 2 at Arsenal and didn't play forever.
Yeah.
But Bernd Leno is a fantastic goalkeeper. Gabriel. Tierney.
Goes back to Ramsdale between the sticks.
Who's better? Leno or Ramsdale?
Oh, Ramsdale. Come on.
Really?
I mean, they both kept a clean sheet so far, nothing between them. But
I think it's Ramsdale, but I do think Ramsdale's a little bit overhyped. Especially by Arsenal fans. I think he's very acrobatic. He's very camera.
yeah, he makes a lot of saves for camera, but equally, you can't argue that his record at Arsenal's been pretty decent, hasn't it?
It's very good.
I don't remember any massive blunders.
I also look at it, he's played, for me, I think he's played a much better defence than Bernd Leno had.
Yeah.
Which obviously does change things.
Yeah, potentially, but...
Because if he's got Gabriel Saliba in front of him,
I also
rather
think
than Mustafi
I think he contributes to that.
Holding.
I think he contributes to the good defence.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Mitrovic just went off Gabriel!
Mitrovic!
He scored! Mitrovic just scored for Fulham!
Mitrovic!
And this is what we're talking about.
We were just talking about
one chance and he pounces on it.
We were just talking about good centre halves, and Gabriel has made a
massive
huge
blunder.
error.
Mitrovic
And Alex, wow!
jumps on it.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Oh my god!
I can't believe what I've just seen.
What is Gabriel doing? And he just looks into the sky looking for something.
And we're handing Man City the league here.
Gabriel.
The rest of the teams in the Premier League. Handing Man City the league.
Knocking around the back. Gabriel brings it down. Second touch, third touch. Mitrovic is on him and he loses it.
Mitrovic. Wow.
And all
Cannot believe it.
And this is why I love Mitrovic. This is why I love Mitrovic. Because I think any other striker goes in there and fouls him. Whereas Mitrovic, what he's done is he's been strong, he's been physical, but it's a clean.
He's imposed himself without giving away a foul.
And he wins, and despite Gabriel tugging his shirt, he's found the bottom corner, beating Aaron Ramsdale. And Gabriel, he just puts his shirt over his head and pretends he's not there. What a moment. And with 34 minutes to go, that's Mitrovic's 100th goal for Fulham. He's been an absolute servant for the club.
Yeah.
And in 4 appearances...
it's a brilliant.
Just like point out, in the 2020 season under Scott Parker, in 27 games, Mitrovic scored 3 goals and Fulham went down. He
played 27 times.
Yeah.
I swear he only got like 9 appearances.
In 4 games, Mitrovic has scored 4 goals, and as it stands, Fulham would be the only unbeaten team in the Premier League.
That is insane. That is absolutely
It's not
insane.
we are 33 minutes away from Fulham
There'd be 2 points off Man City and a point off Arsenal.
Oh, Man City as well, they haven't lost.
Yeah.
City have to ruin everything, don't they?
Yeah. There'd be 2 points off City, a point off Arsenal, and very much in the title fight. And they've played Liverpool and Arsenal, which no other side has done. Genuinely.
They're on the way.
Could we see Fulham back in the Europa League? They did it in 2014, and they did very well in the Europa League that season.
Fulham
Could they do the
gonna
same?
win the Premier League.
That's a harsh free kick. I think that pity points been there. Given that the way of
let's
Arsenal.
all calm down. There is 32 minutes to go. Arsenal could very much.
Then we need to have a
score
serious
3
conversation
goals.
here. Can Fulham win the Premier League? Because I'm thinking they might.
When you really dig down deep in your heart, do you really think that Harry Maguire is a better centre half than Joel Matip?
What is going
Who
on?
is Joel Matip?
Where's this come from?
Who is Joel Matip? Don't say who's Joel Matip. You not seen it?
No. Evidently not. I don't know what relevance that has.
Anyone who has seen it, I really hope someone has seen it.
Saka coming forward now to ruin Fulham's party.
Do you really, really dig deep in your heart? Do you really
Shut
think
up.
that Fulham can win the Europa League?
What is going
I'm
on?
asking a serious question here.
Also, my fantasy team is now in the mud. Thank you, Arsenal.
That's where I got it from. That's what I'm talking about. When you asked and you said, "Do you really do we
Oh,
have
right.
a serious conversation?"
Yeah.
We got a serious conversation here. And when you really dig
I don't know
deep in
what's
your
going
heart,
on.
do you really think Fulham win the Europa League?
How are Arsenal?
What's your answer?
Yes.
You do? You think Fulham get?
Well, no other. No one's playing well at the moment.
No,
Not even
Fulham-
Arsenal.
But the difference is,
They won 3 games and now this is happening.
Man City aren't playing well, but they're still getting results, and that's why they win the Premier League.
This will show a lot
Eddie,
about
right?
that. Wait till you better put him on the wing.
Sorry, I've never had a team go, "We won it down Fulham." Guess who we need? We need Eddie Nketiah.
Hang on, this better be surely not for
They want to
Jesus.
put Jesus for Eddie Nketiah.
Because at the moment he's getting me 0 on the captain.
Are they drunk?
What a day, lol. I'm not. My nana's having a party thing with our old lady friends tomorrow. She's going to use them to make chips. Interesting. Love the.
The fact that people have effort
Sure.
at homemade chips.
Just because
I-
you're such
well,
a
I'm
busy
chatting
YouTuber.
now, then.
Saka.
That's great from
Anthony Robinson wins it back.
Fulham now got something to defend, and that's this.
Pereira.
I mean, they were defending
Varane.
well so far, but now they've started to defend. They're going to defend even harder.
Saka's put it out of play. And they're frustrating Arsenal, and that's
Eddie
what's
Nketiah's coming
working
on.
to their advantage. It has got to the 60th minute, though, and it's not going to be Jesus.
Kieran Tierney.
For you.
So let's work out what's going on here then.
3.
Yes, Ben White, so it's a 3.
3-5-2.
Saka can play wing back.
Yep, and I presume Martinelli's dropping into a wing-back role.
Very attacking.
Or maybe Xhaka out wide?
But
I don't know.
but this is, now I ask the question though. Is that too early from Arteta?
No. You're 1-0 down, you've got to make the change so you've got time for that change to have an impact. I think this makes a lot of sense. They've got to go for the game now. If they concede again, oh well.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying though. With half an hour to go and you're playing Martinelli and Saka as wing backs, you're under threat and Fulham.
I don't think it matters. Because if they concede again,
Okay,
they
yeah,
still
that's
lose,
right,
don't they?
Yeah.
And this adds so much going forward. Puts so much pressure on the Fulham defence. Odegaard. Can't get it to Saka.
fancy
Robinson
punts
gets
out
there.
to it. Actually, no, let Fulham score another one first and then let Odegaard score.
Robinson. Odegaard wins it back.
Do not count Arsenal out yet. Slots in.
Nketiah. Gets it in there. No one's
It's gonna
there.
fall to
Martinelli.
No
Xhaka got in the way.
I
Yeah.
thought Granit Xhaka, we were about to see a
Harrison
fantasy
Reed.
play.
Gets it gone.
This game was just finally
Saliba.
sound alive.
White.
Well, not alive, but you know what I mean.
Odegaard. Tries to find Nketiah and
What a header
can't.
from Tim Rain. His back might have popped in the 30th minute, but he's still going.
Doesn't have a back anymore.
No, he's spineless.
Sounds like an insult.
Mm.
Okay. Is
I'm
it?
sure he's a lovely guy. He's American as well.
I don't know how that contributes.
You should just go join Leeds.
There's been so many tangents on this stream. Like whatever the Harry Maguire Joel Matip thing was.
No, but that's where. Yeah.
Right, anyway, Elneny.
Let's do it again.
Gabriel.
I was going to. I see his conversation.
Xhaka's almost slotted into. Is playing a bit deeper now. Which makes sense because they've got 5 up front.
Yeah, they're genuinely playing 3-2-5.
That's impressive. If it works, it works.
Yeah.
There's almost a 5-5 with Elneny and Xhaka so deep now.
I mean, Ketty's playing centre mid.
It's like they've got 2 attacking mids, yeah. It's like a 3-2-4-1
Yeah.
at times. Jesus can't get...
To no avail, hacked
Boring.
away.
Mitro's going to put pressure on Gabriel again.
Oh,
Mitro has won it back.
kicked
It's
in
out,
Mitro,
it's out for a goal kick.
Oh my god, imagine the scenes if that hadn't been so
If he
fast.
falls over and Mitrovic gets there.
He got his Arsenal fans that are giving him all the wanker sides and middle fingers and just absolutely shit-tells him.
Because at 2-0 you're fairly confident you're going to get away with that. But at 1-0, with 30 minutes left, you can't exactly go running across the pitch. Saliba finds Saka.
Great turn from Saka. Slots in Odegaard. Odegaard.
Oh, he has scored.
It's 1-1.
That is a fantastic strike from Odegaard, it has to be said. And
My FPL team.
Saka assist.
FPL team.
I'll take it, but I need a Jesus goal for my fantasy team. But yeah,
And the Fulham dream was short-lived. And
the one Arsenal attacker I don't have, the one on form right now.
we say Fulham could have got Europa League, but now do we need serious conversation? Will they get relegated?
The thought that it's gone that different in the last 5 minutes.
Now does
Right.
momentum shift?
I'll do the tweet when you're back.
Does momentum shift now? And do Arsenal run quiet?
It's a good hit from Odegaard. I didn't realise it took a deflection, but yeah.
And I'll be honest, with 26 minutes to go, Arsenal could very much still win this 4-1. My fantasy team. Martin Odegaard for my fantasy team. Now I need him to get one more if I want him to do what's left, but I don't want him. What I kind of do is it's a win-win. If he scores, I get FPL points. If he doesn't, Arsenal drop points. But here still come Fulham. Let's not count them out yet.
I don't know if Arsenal dropping
points
points is a great thing.
Well, yeah.
I think Arsenal winning creates an more interesting Premier League.
Someone to challenge City.
Yeah.
Because they're level on points.
Yeah, Liverpool just beat Bournemouth 9-0, but they've... What? They've scored 5 points so far. They're 5 points off City already.
Oh, great work from Toesnader.
And when they play, I don't know who wins. Because I don't think an Arsenal team can... I don't think a Liverpool team can keep Haaland quiet. And now I worry, after watching this, about whether Arsenal could. Can anyone keep Haaland quiet? Is it possible?
This is what it's saying.
He's scored in every game.
City just brought in Haaland to win the Champions League, Premier League and all the cups?
Will City dominate the next 10 years of football?
Is it a possibility that Manchester City will do the quintuple this year?
I think, unless Mbappe comes to the Premier League, which I don't think will happen, I don't think anyone can beat City in that time.
No.
Unless an amazing talent comes
injury.
along.
The only thing that could cost
you make a good
Haaland
point.
this season is injury.
Yeah. Because I do think City... I think City will be fine without him. Well, I do think they lose a lot without him.
I mean, Alvarez,
I don't think they draw with Newcastle. I think they still beat Palace, but I think Newcastle's defence is very, very good.
I think
the fact that Haaland was able to tear apart
defence splitting pass, and then Haaland's just.
I don't think.
Throw the ball in. Head up! Oh my god! What a
save from Ramsdale!
Oh, it's still bombing around. But Ramsdale didn't deny Mitro his second.
To be fair, the fact that Zinchenko's not playing isn't too bad for you tonight because he would have got 5 points as well anyway.
Yeah,
so.
very true. And getting subbed in will be.
Maybe he's the difference. Maybe he's why Arsenal. Anyway, so if Tottenham were to not score tomorrow.
Because my second sub, but I've only named 3 defenders.
No, Tottenham are to score. You better hope it's Son. Obviously.
So I need Neco Williams to keep clean sheet.
If I'm gonna catch up with other people in my leagues, I need a big last 24 minutes from Jesus and a big performance from Heung-min Son tomorrow.
Definitely. I need the same. No, but I need Odegaard to score some more. I need Son to get some goals. But I also need to see goals from Danny Ings because Tony blanked today, and I also need to see Ivan Perisic do something as well.
Yeah. But 24 minutes for Arsenal to prove they're a side that can be involved in the Premier League title fight. Because you cannot lose to Fulham.
Because Manchester City, by this point, would be winning 3-1. Even if City had gone 1-0 down, they'd be 3-1 up by now.
But equally, Fulham look like scoring another.
Yeah.
But yeah, you said, has Arteta done this too early? Evidently not. And Tom Kearney now, I believe that is, coming on for Fulham. Again, Fulham needs more players.
Yeah,
Tom Kearney is a very fine player for the Championship.
When you need to be, when you're holding on to a point at the Emirates, 20 minutes later, you look at your bench and you go, Tom Kearney. Oh, Mitrovic another header to wide.
Or when you're either holding on or trying to get more from the game, you don't want to be looking around and going, oh, come on, Tom.
But talking about FPL, I might, if Danny Ings doesn't start tomorrow,
Mitro. Who have they got in the week?
4 games in 4 goals in 4 games.
Who have they got?
I do not know. Shall I have a look?
I'll have a check.
You have a look.
Next weekend.
It's...
I'm on 32 points now.
Neeskens Cabana coming
great.
off. He's done well today. Well, no, he's done right until...
Brighton at home.
Oh,
I think
Cottage.
that
Actually,
changes.
Fortress.
Yeah, Brighton's a tough game, but at home they could get something from that.
Yeah, very, very true.
I'm going to save up my transfer this week. I think because there's a short deadline, I don't want to panic between Sunday and Tuesday. I think I'll wait the weekend after, and I might
What
bring.
do I do though?
What do you mean?
What? I think Lamptey didn't play again for Brighton, and I've got Zinchenko injured. Leaves me with Perisic, Rico Henry, and Neco Williams.
Yeah, you're in a bit of a tough spot.
I don't know how long is Zinchenko a knock or is it?
I don't know
because I didn't actually know anything about the injury until kick-off today. Mitro at the back post heads it across, and no one's there.
You'd imagine it's a knock. It doesn't seem like a big. I'm not seeing it mentioned as being.
I'll check the team news before the deadline.
But equally, if he has got a knock and can't start, then what would be the point of having him on the bench?
Yeah, true.
But yeah, I would. You wanted to rest him, especially with a big game midweek for Arsenal. They've got Villa at the Emirates,
Yeah, true.
and then they play Man United, so you're going to want to rest your best players. But yeah, I think Son and Mount out for
Declan Reedsman, but
potentially De Bruyne, and I want to bring in a Liverpool player, but I don't know how I'm going to facilitate that.
I was going to say.
I was thinking Diaz, but I know he scored twice today, but I don't rate Diaz. And at the moment, I'm being proved massively wrong.
I'm just going to keep him until he stops scoring. Arteta and his... I can't remember who his assistant is. AFS. Is it... I
can't remember his name, but yeah.
Yeah, going to absolutely mental on the sideline trying to sort out this team to try and get a win here.
Yeah. Well, there is no logic to the team at the moment, so they have just got to try and do anything to sort it out. Here come Arsenal. It's just a very mental formation. It's very total football, I'd say. In terms of just players are everywhere.
Yeah, they are just going all out for this game. Anthony Robinson with a throw.
He's not got a goal a game, bro. Every game, bro. He never got one against Bournemouth. Who are we talking about here?
Haaland. He scored.
Haaland scored against Bournemouth.
No, he got an assist.
Oh, fair enough then. Yeah.
Assist, okay.
Pretty
But
close
still,
to a goal every game, to be
Tom
fair.
Kearney. Ran on by Tete. Deckled over Reed. What can he do with it? Run backwards.
But yeah, Haaland now 6 from 4.
Yeah, Timry
Should have scored against
to
Bournemouth.
Robinson.
Probably.
90 minutes to go, Robinson comes inside. Bring to work with Fulham, just had to knock the ball about here. And they're keeping possession. They're doing really well. Adebayo to Ream. He's again just happy. They're happy to keep the ball here, Fulham. They go long. Headed on by Saka. Oh, Tete catch. Martin Silva doesn't think so. Jesus is still down. Arteta thinks so. But I don't know what the rest give. I don't think the rest give him anything. Does he catch him? Yeah, he does. He massively catches Jesus there. Arsenal again the free kick.
Saliba.
They play on.
Oh.
Wait, Tammy Abraham's equalised for Roma. It's
fantastic.
Juventus 1, Roma 1. Touch from Saka.
Jesus, Xhaka. Tries to go out wide to Ben White. He takes it down well. And sorry, it's Martinelli, yeah. I was like, hang on, what's just happened to Ben White? How's he doing this?
I'll go back to Martinelli. Martinelli, the ball
in, and Ketia. The little touch there from Tim Ream has helped massively, if not in Ketia, but that's the way. Odegaard. Ball in. Jesus. Can't quite bring it down. He's got to go to ground, but I don't think that's a pen at all. Saka. Saka can't quite find Jesus. And now Fulham will come forwards, but it's cut out. Well by Gabriel. Odegaard. Looks wide to Martinelli.
he's trying to do too much.
Robinson wins it, and then Martinelli wins it back. That's a shot. Leno gets
Playing
there.
by Leno.
Needs to be a more
go.
venomous effort there from Martinelli to really trouble the Fulham shot stopper. Oh, pretty much 17 minutes left now. Will Arsenal win this? I don't know. Could Fulham win this still?
I don't know.
They could, but will they? I don't know.
Who knows? It's football.
No one knows.
Anything can happen. Long ball on for Mitro again. He doesn't win the first header, but Reed runs the second header, and there's a miscommunication between Mitro and Pereira. Mitro wants a Fulham throw. It's not. It's an Arsenal throw. And they take it quickly. They're going to want to move the ball. They want to find a goal, Arsenal, to win them this game.
Yeah. Nene. Out wide.
Sloppy ball from Elneny, and Martinez rescued it. That's poor from Ben White, really. Pereira.
Elneny.
Couldn't quite find it.
Xhaka. Odegaard. Nketiah. He's brought down.
Clock keeps ticking down.
Nervy times. 16 minutes to go. I don't think Arsenal are going to find a winner.
No.
I think this is going to end 1-1. Arsenal have thrown a lot of attackers on, and they're creating chances, but they're not quality chances. They're not getting the ball to Jesus. What are you buzzing about?
Liam Lawson on the F2 sprint race. I'm just seeing what on my phone. I'm so sorry, guys.
How on earth did that happen? I'm intrigued to find out after. But, yeah. Nketiah. Arsenal with a chance now. Elneny. Xhaka. Can't quite slot it through. Deckled over Reed. Across to Pereira. Pereira touch. Turn. White putting the pressure on. Ben White cuts it out and it's out of play for a throw.
16 minutes to go. Arsenal still need a goal.
Yeah.
Thoughts in chat, guys. Who's going to win the game?
Good stream, Jack and Harry. Bye. I have to go. See you now on the next stream. Bye. Alright. See you, Chelsea fan. We will next be live on Wednesday night for West Ham Tottenham. Should be a good game.
Wednesday night is Premier League night.
Martinelli.
He slotted in.
Finds Nketiah.
Jesus
is in the middle. That's
he goes back on himself.
good from
Nketiah.
Should have passed.
Yeah.
Should have passed realistically, I think.
Odegaard puts that top corner. Martinelli puts that top corner.
He's on.
Yeah.
Maybe just go first time. Jesus is in there, but it's a massive.
Play it. He's got a pass that time.
Yeah. You got Xhaka in there, who I know is not known for his goals, but he has been. He wasn't amongst the goals, wasn't he, at Leicester?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Arsenal. If you can't win against Fulham, can you realistically win the title? But then equally Liverpool drew Fulham. But then I don't know if we're talking about Liverpool as realistic title contenders. I don't see if anyone's challenging City right now.
Are Fulham doing their own league?
We need to have a serious conversation about whether Fulham are going to win this Premier League.
But here comes Saka. Let's not count our chickens yet. Saka blocked by Tete. And it's an Arsenal corner. 14 minutes
It's
to go.
interesting to see Tete maintaining his place in the side with Kevin Mbabu at the club. I find that very interesting.
He's been very good today, KSA.
Yeah, no, I'm not dissing his performance at all. He's been fantastic. I'm just saying.
Martinelli on the corner.
It's interesting to see that no big minutes have been given to Mbabu yet. But I mean, he's been playing well, so there's no reason to drop Tete. Martinelli, ball in. Well claimed by Leno.
He's going to go to the ground. Take as long as he can.
But yeah, 52 votes now on the poll in chat. 92% Arsenal, 4% Fulham, 4% draw. If you haven't had your say at this point, why haven't you? Might as well. Get involved. But yeah, 13 minutes left in this one. I don't like to call it too early. I think this is a game set match. I think Fulham are going to walk away from the Emirates with a point. I think Arsenal
I think go either way,
are going to
Odegaard, great.
bring Man City right back into this after their draw with Newcastle.
What a ball that is from Martin Odegaard.
To Martinelli. Against Tete. Finds Xhaka.
He finds no
Can't
one.
quite find Jesus, and Leno's done well to stop that going off.
Goal kick.
And that's a corner. That's why he was running across to it. He just go, I really don't want to kick it really far.
Don't want to kick him on the ground, that's boring.
Martinelli goes short to Xhaka. Back to Martinelli. Can he get the ball in there?
Oh,
the ball over the top is not great. Gabriel managed to keep it on apparently not though.
Yeah, that was terrible delivery from Martinelli.
Yeah.
Costly again.
Another training ground routine not working out for Arsenal. Equally, when they just tried to put the ball in there, that one didn't work either. So, what can they try? I don't know.
Kevin Mbabu, the man you just spoke of, is coming on for Kenny Chetty now. 12 minutes to go.
It's harsh on Tete. He's doing a very good job. But, yeah.
Number 18. So yeah, Tete is off and Kevin Mbabu is coming on. And then Issa Diop is coming on for Pereira.
So they're just trying to shore up their defence there, yeah.
5 at the back for Fulham, probably 5-3-2.
Yeah.
With Reed.
And Mitro.
Paulinho.
Up front.
And someone in the middle. And
Cabano.
Deckled over Reed and Mitro.
Oh, yeah.
And Kearney. Reed, Kearney, Paulinho, middle 3. Deckled over Reed, Mitro up front. I meant Harrison Reed when I said first.
Yeah.
Diop's coming
threw me off.
At the back. And Leno's going to boot this long as far as he can. And it's gone quite far.
And Xhaka, though, meets it. Odegaard loses out to Mitro, and now... sorry, that wasn't Mitro, it's Paulinho. It was Paulinho.
Yeah. Mitro's still down. Arsenal play on.
Wide.
Arsenal still play on with Mitro down.
Goes to Gabriel.
Be interested if Mitro's still down.
Martinelli. El Neni. Saliba. Mitro's back. Gabriel.
He ran.
Jesus. Nketiah. Arsenal come forward with it. Nketiah's just let it go from his feet there. I think that's a massive blunder. There's a chance for him to run through on goal and he's just got it all mixed up. Gabriel. Back to Saliba. Mitro still pressing. Very high. On that chance he could get a goal. Another one. And then he out wide. Odegaard coming forwards with it.
Really good feet.
Martinelli. Goes out wide. Ben White. Can he get a ball in? Turns one way, turns the other.
That is not your Ben
Robinson. No, and he's got it back. Odegaard.
He's beaten what?
Goes past a few. It's very messy.
Kearney goes out. What? Oh, he's going to use. He's great feet work. Tom Kearney on the drive. Can he find the switch to? No, he's not that talented. Mitro.
Absolutely.
I thought he found the ball to take us. No, he just wellied it out the pitch. Here come Arsenal. 10 minutes to go.
Xhaka goes wide to Saka. I think it's too little, too late. Arsenal. Not really making. They're not creating any real clear-cut chances.
El Neni.
To Xhaka. Gabriel. Xhaka. El Neni. Mate, the sake of my fantasy team relies on Arsenal trying to score. And I think the fate of the Premier League relies on Arsenal scoring.
They're not only 4 games in, but it's City ahead of everyone else.
Yeah.
Odegaard.
Looking formidable. Could be game over.
He's looking for a ball in. He has to go all the way.
Well, they'll be level on points with Arsenal, but realistically, Martinelli
cuts it back.
Nketiah fires straight at Leno.
It's fired at Leno, but Leno has to reach above his head to catch it. Another good stop from Leno. And with 9 minutes to go, it's looking
Nketiah, the addition of another striker has been excellent. It's exactly what they've needed. But Nketiah has not put it the way of the chances that he should have.
No.
And that's cost Arsenal here.
Yeah. And they've still got
Gabriel's just gone over the top of Mitro, deckled over Reed.
He's gone for a very long run.
Paulinho, under pressure, has lost out to Nketiah. Odegaard, Nketiah.
Oh, Nketiah's got to let Odegaard have that.
That's a lovely little run from Eddie Nketiah. Goes back to Granit Xhaka. He goes across to Odegaard.
Thought he was going to shoot there.
Odegaard, dinked over the top.
Nketiah. Assist for... Oh, no. Hacked away by Mbabu.
Another chance that Nketiah needs to do more with. Either have a shot or play it across. He can't decide between the two, and he tries to just bring it down. You just need to first time either across to Jesus is open or try and have a shot. Tried to bring it down, has not paid off.
El Neni.
Saliba. Odegaard. Driving forward to Saka. Switches the play. Martinelli and Akers. Cuts inside. Has a shot.
Oh, Bendy.
Just, I does think it comes off. It comes off the top of Adarabioyo. If not, that could have gone in. It's a great effort from Martinelli, I'd say. Just, headed on by Adarabioyo. If not, I think that bends in top corner. Nestle's in the side net. He probably doesn't quite get the top corner, but I think that's a goal. Adarabioyo has been fantastic tonight. Arsenal players really crowding around that penalty area, the 6-yard area. Ball in. It's very messy and they can't get it. Can't get it in the back of the net. Harrison Reed gives chase. And then he puts it back up there. Gabriel can't quite get there. Jesus can. Runs past Mbabu and that's a massive challenge from Mitrovic.
7 minutes on the clock.
Corner for Arsenal. They're really ramping up the pressure now. Martinelli to take. What are they going to do with this set piece?
They got to get the ball in the box. And they do
They
that.
do that, but Leno claims
it
easily.
Once again. And he's going to hug that ball and hug that ground for as long as he can. 6 minutes on the clock. This is massive. This is massive for Fulham. This is massive for Arsenal. This is massive for the Premier League.
But Nketiah
Here, got to score.
has to either have a shot or play it across. Jesus, understandably, furious.
It's again world class from Martin Odegaard. And
that's got to go across. Tries to be too precise with it. Martinelli now running at Mbabu. Gets past Mbabu. Has a shot.
He's got to cut that Odegaard on the edge.
Has to square it.
He's got to cut that Odegaard on the edge.
Has to square that.
But another good stop from Leno. Martinelli on the resulting corner. Now we are in
nervy for Arsenal fans everywhere. Nervy for Fulham fans, arguably more.
Yeah.
Martinelli.
Ball in.
Oh, it's Messi. Gabriel scored. Gabriel has scored. I don't know who got the assist, whether that's going to go down as Martinelli or not.
And it was so. And you said it was too late, but it's not.
No. But it's not come. They've not created a clear-cut chance. It's very messy.
But Gabriel prods it home.
It would be interesting to see whether this is given as a foul.
Fulham
VAR are reviewing it. Has Leno been fouled in the build-up? That is the question.
Fulham are outraged. Arsenal are delighted. What does the VAR verdict have here? Couldn't see a thing, to be honest. I have no clue how the ball went in. For all we know, Gabriel could have punched the ball in the net. Let's have a look. Ball of Martinelli. Was there a foul? Was there a foul on Leno?
No. I think it's from his own player.
Or is it Saliba?
I think it's his own player there.
Is it Saliba blocking him in there?
I think it'll be harsh. If that's given as a foul.
See.
It's incredibly harsh.
I think it's been given.
Seemingly so. Hang on.
No, they're still checking. Oh, is there enough? I don't know. They are still having a look
Checking
at it.
about 1,000,001 different things here.
Let's see what the verdict is. Possible handball now. Apparently, called to the graphics on screen.
Does it touch Gabriel's arm? There?
Or Saliba's.
No, I think it's Gabriel's arm. It's his right arm. There.
Maybe.
I don't know.
They're still checking it. This is huge. The nerves around the Emirates, and it's been given as a goal.
There's a goal. I think that would have been harsh to rule out.
Yeah.
I think maybe you rule that out on handball, maybe you rule it out on a foul, but either way it's a bit harsh. Saliba credited with the assist for that one.
Someone sounds annoyed.
No, it's Martinelli's corner.
That's why he wanted to stand.
But yeah.
Right, 3 minutes to go. Arsenal find their
I'm more furious that I've captained again the wrong person.
Yeah.
Jesus has brought me 2 from a captaincy.
Aaron Ramsdale's
In a game against Fulham.
Arsenal fans found the goal.
Especially since Arsenal won, but I'd rather see some points the boys I've got. Anyway, 811 subscribers now. Thank you all very much.
Thank you.
What a stream it has been. And what a game. Drama. Very late on.
Still got 2 minutes to go. Could we see
Jesus coming off. I'm not clapping him. That was a disgrace. You've ruined my fantasy team.
2 points. Tommy Ashley's coming on.
Sorry, the week I didn't captain him, 19. I captained him 2 weeks in a row. He brings me a combined 10.
Rough.
I hate FPL. It's the stupidest game in the world.
Got a guardian.
I'm quitting.
Brought me in. Assist. Put some bones. Sorry, goal.
I'm going to reset all the leagues. We're going to start again from now.
I would murder.
The CFC league starts now.
Haaland was on for Fulham as well. There's a foul there. Fulham, could they?
They could.
Oh, there's fights kicking off.
Will
Tommy Ashley's come on and just started fighting someone. Martinez here as well, and there's a Martis Hill was also starting the fights. That's kind of down wise Saka now here as well.
I'm going to see whether Jesus is somehow getting fantasy team points.
Well, what did he get bonus points for?
The yellow card, it was a good one.
My guess would be Gabriel, Saliba, Odegaard. Or no,
Mitro, surely, yeah.
Gabriel, Odegaard, Mitro. Martis Hill was ran into the fourth.
3 for Odegaard, 2 for both Mitro and Saliba, 1 for Gabriel.
Oh, what a save
What
from
a save
Ramsdale
from
to deny
Ramsdale.
Chalobah.
Wow. Robinson
That
back
was
in there.
And Babu, great drive. He slotted in. Ooh, 65, don't know who you are.
Jay Stansfield, right?
Yes. Ramsdale
Ramsdale just screaming into the air.
just runs off and screams.
Martinelli and Saka are both close to bonus points, so if they could get a goal or an assist,
No.
propel my team to stardom.
No, they shouldn't do that. That's not a good idea. It's hat for Odegaard, he cleared the ball, that's more bonus points.
I need fantasy team
What
points.
a save from Ramsdale at full stretch.
Thing is, I want Tottenham to lose tomorrow. I don't want Tottenham to have to score a hat trick to save my team. I
If
hope
Son score a
Trippier
hat-trick,
scores a hat
they
trick.
got Perisic, so they like Son score one, Perisic to set it up, but
No.
Tottenham lose. But Neco Williams also keep a clean sheet.
And we've got 5 minutes of additional time. Is that Rob Holding coming on as well?
They're going 6 at the back.
Potentially.
Arsenal going 6 at the back. Never, ever, in 1 million years.
How are they going 6?
White, Gabriel, Saliba. Hang on, so Tierney, right?
It's off.
Okay. 5 then, yeah, sorry. So Holding, Saliba, Gabriel, White,
Tomiyasu.
Tomiyasu, Gabriel.
We said Gabriel twice.
Okay.
I don't know.
5 then. 5 or 6.
Saka tries to get slot for Eddie and Ketia. Gabriel, good challenge. Xhaka. Back to
I
Ramsdale.
think they're all defending.
It seems like a 5-2-3, I think.
Yeah.
Saka and Ketia. At least you've got Odegaard as well on there, and Martinelli. So I think 4-3-3.
Here comes Tom Kearney.
Yeah, it only looks like a 4 at the
He's
back.
Stansfield. He gets the ball in, looking for Mitro. Xhaka sweeps up. Then Xhaka just falls
I love how
over.
they have 3 centre halves and a right back on the
That's tapped
pitch.
away.
The
That's
right
not-
back's playing
That's
left
a
back.
foul. Yeah, that is a terror. Ooh, was the rest stop the game for a foul? There's a collision between Gabriel and Declan.
Foul on the edge. Free kick for Fulham.
Is it a free? Did a free kick?
I
or
believe
did he
so.
just stop the game because of an injury?
I believe so.
Well, there was Reed, and he's ran at the ref. So I'm guessing he didn't go foul. Gabriel's
we'll
down.
see.
And the physios have come on.
I guess we'll see which way the foul goes.
Guess he's going to add to the additional time.
This could be a Fulham free kick though. Potential for the league season to be over. I just don't see if Arsenal are behind City on points and being able to regain that. Well, or level on City. Yeah, on points. Level City on points.
Here's the goal again, Gabriel.
Did it even touch the lever? Is what we've got to,
Not Gabriel.
that's what we've got to ask ourselves. Because I think that doesn't, in which case that should be a Martinelli assist.
Shut up.
That's the big debate
Shut up.
that really needs to be on everyone's lips. Should Martinelli have been credited with that assist?
I think that's a serious question here. Should Martinelli be credited that assist? That was rubbish, I apologise.
Is the guy getting involved and celebrating with them? Is he a coach or is he? Oh yeah, they thought it was a fan. The stewards tried to ding with him. I
Arsenal
thought it was
fans
like
are
a
going
coach or
mental.
something. Yeah, they loving it.
Well done. You scraped the win at Fulham. Get your shirts off and start whizzing around your head. You're good.
Okay, there's a massive argument right now as to who the foul has been given to.
Or even who.
Oh, Gabriel's got to leave the
Even
pitch.
if it's not a foul, it could be who's just the
I think it's
drop
a free
ball
kick.
Yeah, free kick.
Free kick for Fulham.
No, or they're debating who the drop ball goes to, and I think it could go to Fulham. And that's what's caused the whole debate.
Shot, right?
No, you have to kick it backwards. Yeah, drop ball to Fulham.
Oh, look, they're going to hit it forwards. Harrison Reed half volley, bang.
No, you can shoot. Ball's going to Mbabu.
It's also quite
Still,
tough shot from here.
what are we waiting for?
If we did volley this home,
Rob Haaland's coming on.
on for the number 8, Martin Odegaard, right? Just goal scorer Martin Odegaard.
3 bonus points.
The one Arsenal
Captain,
attacker I don't have who was the one who
14.
did anything
Great
today.
stint from you, buddy. Yeah, well done. More fancy points for me. Whoop whoop. Party time.
I wish I could have 4 Arsenal players so I could have all their attackers and then guarantee
You guarantee
points.
of Arsenal winning, you have points.
Yes.
That should be dull, isn't it? Then if Arsenal have a stinker, you've had a shocker.
Well, I mean, I have anyway.
Hey, run off, mate,
so-
before you get booked for walking off. Bit quicker.
Yellow. No one has holding in their fantasy team. No one's
Does he
puzzled.
get points for man of the match?
No.
Should.
He's already getting 3 bonus points. What else do you want him to get?
Point. MO2M. Reed to Kearney. Doesn't deliver the ball.
Reed. Chalabar. Out wide and Babu.
Oh, great tackle, Tommy Asu, but it's still
Out for
a
a throw. Tomiyasu just hold on to the ball.
I mean, the 5 minutes are going to be up soon, but obviously I'll have a few additional minutes for the
Bubble.
going down.
Gary Weissman, you join us at a late hour, but it's a great hour. Welcome back.
Oh, ball stick on! Mitch on the
Mitchell.
back post, rest give him
Ref's
foul.
giving us a
Well,
free,
ref
free
down.
kick.
I think Mitchell has scored.
Gary, the Soups have arrived for extra time. Great to see you,
Right for the
Gary.
last 30 seconds of it. Well done, Gary. He's here. He's always here, whether it's from the first 20 seconds, from the last 20 seconds. He's here. Marcus Silver is still ranting to the fourth official.
He's not buzzing about that.
Well, Arteta is just shaking his hands at his team like this, like mooted. I bet it means something to the team, but to me, it just looks like he's doing a rubbish Macarena.
Hokey cokey.
Ramsdale goes long. Header one by header Rio. Then
White gets it back in.
Then by
Martinelli
Mbappe.
loses to
Then by
Mbabu.
Xhaka,
Xhaka sends
put
it
that into Rose.
flying. It's out for a throw as well.
And he's like, yeah, it's boxing.
Take it, you guys seen the Liverpool result? We have indeed, Gary, a 9-0 victory.
No, it's score.
I was watching Soccer Saturday, but they didn't mention that one.
Standard 9-0 win for Liverpool. Southampton still have to lose 9-1. Could it be Chelsea midweek?
What the odds Liverpool would pot 9 and Salah wouldn't be involved in a single one?
Exactly, I'm furious. My fantasy team.
I'm buzzing. A lot of people were captaining Salah and blanking.
There's 2 balls
Equally,
on the pitch. Ref
then
got to stop the
Jesus
game.
decides to
Ref
do
got to
this.
stop the game. You have to stop the game. It's mandatory to
No
stop the
one's,
game.
plotting
There's
with
2
it.
balls.
No
on
one's
the
playing
pitch.
with that one. It's alright.
Okay, no, this ref does not fancy doing that. Is that
Fulham goal
we
kick.
played a minute and a half? I mean, we're about to play 2 minutes of additional time. Surely the ref is going to stop the game here.
Martinelli has died.
Just if I was him, just get up and
He's got cramp. Fulham playing on.
they're going to play on because the ref whistles let it go.
Reed. Goes forward, Mitrovic. Ramsdale claims. And he is doing what Leonard was doing earlier.
Fair enough.
And getting down to the ground.
Ramsdale, he's going to go long. He's just thrown it off. And that's the game.
That is a quarter time.
It was a Gabriel.
And Arsenal being crap has cost me fantasy team a lot.
But it was a late Gabriel goal to win it for the Gunners. But apart from that, Arsenal, but fair to Fulham. Play the match.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm going to go... I've got to go on Odegaard.
You reckon?
Got the equaliser, was superb in the midfield. Yeah, phenomenal performance from him.
I'll go Mitrovic.
Yeah, fair enough.
Worked really hard for his goal. Worked really hard all game. Even had time to put his hands to his ears in front of the Arsenal fans. Things you love to see. Didn't come away with the result for them, but I think they deserved a lot more than they got. I think we'll round off there.
Yeah.
I think there's too much to add. Yeah. Make sure to join us Wednesday, everyone. Back with more TFC Lives. We've got, West Ham versus Tottenham tomorrow. Not tomorrow.
Wednesday.
We're not here tomorrow. West Ham versus Tottenham on Wednesday. Should be a very good game. So join us there. Then next weekend, I believe we do have a double up. We do indeed. Everton-Liverpool on the Saturday. And then Manchester United-Arsenal on the Sunday. So 2 streams next weekend. And then, of course, we're into the Champions League season. With 2 midweek streams every week that Champions League is on. Hopefully, if we don't have major problems. But yes, that is all for today. Look out for all the content as well on the channel. We've got loads of different series and stuff now, so look out for all of them. And yeah, thank you all very much for watching. And we'll see you next time.